Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 0. Today is going to be the most epic showtime from myself because I feel that I need to just highlight every singular thing wrong with Real Madrid this season and last season for that. But first, before we do that, and I'm going to say it right now, Barcelona are miles clear of Real Madrid, miles clear the way they play football, the club, their players, everything about them. They are miles clear at this current present time than Real Madrid. Factually, let's not get it twisted here. Real Madrid are the trash that you see on the streets is Real Madrid. We're a bin bag that you hold up. You say, what's that smell? That is Real Madrid. The stink coming off it because of every single one of these players. Barcelona, congratulations. You won La Liga, fair dues. You won La Liga this season. You went back-to-back seasons winning La Liga, and you utterly, utterly deserve it. There is no other team in Spain that can handle you at this current present time, and congratulations to Barcelona. I think everyone in the chat can say a massive congratulations to Barcelona. If you can't, as a Real Madrid fan, I think there are a couple mental asylums down the road which you can visit. They can check your head, because if you don't want to congratulate a Barcelona team who just dunked on us to win La Liga, then unfortunately, you need your head checking. Now, let's get into Real Madrid as an institution, as a team throughout the season, the players. Let me just highlight something today that I saw that just highlights how bad in God's planet Earth is Real Madrid. How bad we are. We're 2-0 down. 2-0 down. 2 fucking 0 down. And this fraud that loves sausages in his spare time, Mr. Kylian Mbappe, is posting on his story, a la Madrid. After we're 2-0 down, do it at the beginning of the match. Do it at the beginning, not after we go down 2-0. Because you see this guy. You see this guy. Not mentally correct. In his head. Not only does he deteriorate the team, but he absolutely needs to go. Immediately. 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 I can't stand this guy. I can't stand. I want to stamp on his head, mate. I want to stamp on him. Lucky I don't see this guy. Wait till I get to Madrid. Wait till I move to that glorious city where I belong. And I wait for Kylian Mbappe, mate. Wait. I'm going to be dunking on your head top. Big time. Yeah? This guy, mate, you don't want to see me get mad. You don't want to see me get mad, Kylian Mbappe. 2-0 down, and you're putting a la Madrid. Is that the disgraceful attitude that you have as a player? This guy, I want to see him gone out of this club now. Now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not the next day after that, not the next day after that, not till he finds his next, next woman with a piece between her legs. Not until that day. Now. Now. I want to see him gone. Fraud. Absolute fraud him. Unbelievable. How can you do that on Insta? How can you do that? That is absolutely a disgrace. This guy's driving out of Valverde. I've seen his whip, mate. Driving out. Yeah? And he's laughing and joking and smiling. And, oh, here, I'm Mr. Kylian Mbappe. I'm on 600 grand a week. You have 600,000 reasons to get out of this fucking club right here, right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, mate. Don't get me twisted, mate. I am going to absolutely cook Real Madrid for the next 4 hours straight. better believe it. I am absolutely destroying this team for the next 4 hours. Marketing the title, 4 hours. Live at 11 in Spanish time, yeah, and going until 3 o'clock in the morning. Wait and watch this space, man. I've got a load of things to talk about. Load of things, not just Kylian Mbappe. We're going to talk about Vinny, that fraud as well. We're going to talk about Arbeloa, that fraud as well. We're going to talk about the timeline of events in Real Madrid since last year that's made us this absolute atrocious club. I don't want to see them win. Yeah, win another flipping title until they get sorted in their flipping head, mate. They need to absolutely get sorted in their head because they can go and win a flipping cup down the road. Oh, we're going to win the flipping Copa del Rey. But then the next season and the next season after that, they get cooked again. They need to be in their head mentally well before they win a title because unfortunately, this will be an absolute comedic carry-on session. Trust me in this one, yeah? Barcelona thoroughly deserve it. And I say they deserve to win it. They deserve to win it. But let's not talk about Barcelona. Today is all about Real Madrid. Today is all about Real Madrid. This team, I can't stand to see them ever on a football pitch. They absolutely drive me insane. They drive me insane. Every time I watch them play football, they are the most unskillful. They don't know how to pass with each other. They only know how to flip and bend each other over in the changing rooms and take one in a direction that I don't even want to mention on here, yeah? That's all they know how to do. That's all they need to do. Arbeloa, he waits outside the dressing room, holding their slippers, mate, holding their flipping towels, mate, waiting for them to get out of the shower naked so he can give them the towels. That's what he wants. That's what he wants, Mr. Arbeloa. Yeah, this guy is an absolute fraud. This team has been going for 2 seasons, 2 flipping long seasons straight without winning a title. And I don't want to see them win another one until they get a flipping mental check in their flipping head. Because unfortunately, it's not going to sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me. This club is not sitting right. This club reminds me of when I was in the mid-noughties, where we went back seasons, bro, without winning a singular trophy. It's exactly the same thing. Guess who was the president in charge? Guess who? Oh, it doesn't take a genius to work that one out. Florentino effing Perez. Him. Who was in charge. So we're going the same direction. We're going to get some chats, guys. I'm going to put the comments on stage. Let's put the comments, mate, flooding in here because I am just getting warmed up here. I'm going to put the flipping link here in the Football Chaos group. Anybody wants to join me, they can join me in this little session because this is therapeutic, mate. For everyone in this chat, yeah, I'm going to literally highlight throughout this stream what is wrong with Real Madrid. What is wrong with Real Madrid? There's a load of things wrong, but let's just talk about it because the first thing that's wrong, and this is the main thing, the first thing that is wrong with Real Madrid is the fan base. And you say, oh, but David, the fan base. Oh, we're part of the fan base. Yes, maybe the realistic ones in the chat, maybe you don't hold in yourself in this conversation. The fan base that love to say every season, Real Madrid going to win this, Real Madrid going to win that, Real Madrid going to win this. Hey, where are the Real Madrid fans? Tell me, please. I want to know, where are the Real Madrid fans that were putting this whole agenda? We're going to win La Liga. We're going to win the Champions League. Just believe, David. Just believe. I did. I sat and bloody live streamed before the match against Bayern Munich to win that game. I sat there. I believed. I tried to believe. I said, Xabi Alonso, you're my guy. I said all this stuff. I tried to say I had faith in Arbeloa. Guess what? It is a major catfish. It's like looking on Tinder, bruv. Yeah, getting one of those, the best profile picture in the world, yeah, and then when you go and meet her, it's literally a whale. That is what it is. Simple as, yeah. We are literally a club that's a disgrace. an absolute disgrace. The fan base is the first thing because they're the ones on Twitter. Oh, Kylian Mbappe. Oh, they're the ones in the stadium. I love you, Kylian Mbappe. I love you, Vinny. I love you, Jude. Oh, I love you, Jude, next to his escort girlfriend. Jude Bellingham, I love you, Jude. Oh, I love you so much. Give me your T-shirt. Please give me your T-shirt. I love you. This is the fan base we're working with today. This is the fan base. They're the ones that sit in the stadiums. They go on the Titantron. They're taking selfies with their phone and they're loving life. They're completely loving life because they're just there to glorify this absolute trash. They're the ones who glorify it. We're the ones who put them in their place. But they don't listen to us. They like to keep us in the shadows, mate. We're the ones out there absolutely doing the same thing all the time, trying to make these players understand that you're not good enough. You're not good enough out there. And that's what I want to see. I want to see Real Madrid fans out there in unison booing the shit out of these players, booing the effing blinding lot out of these players. Every single match, I want them booed till they actually dug a deep hole into the ground in themselves, and literally flipping lie in their own tears, mate. That's what I want to see because they deserve that. The players, they deserve that. But the fans don't want to do that because when you walk in the Bernabeu, it's an absolute funeral. It's a big time funeral. You walk in that stadium, trust me, this one, please, guys, do not get tickets to any match with Real Madrid. Don't get it. Please do not. If you're thinking about going to a Real Madrid match in the Bernabeu, do not. You walk in there, you'll be disappointed because there's no noise, there's no chants, they don't know any of the songs, they don't even know the main theme tune. They don't even know the main tune. I know that theme tune off by heart, every single flipping word. And our Real Madrid fans out there who can't sing a flipping word of it. That is what I'm talking about. Inside the stadium. I'm talking about the international fans. They might not understand Spanish, but they can't understand a flipping word. Because they don't even know it. They're out there, hey, I love you, Mbappe. I love you, Vinny. I love you, Mbappe. I love you, Vinny. What a kind of mental flipping asylum lot of Real Madrid fans do we have, people? It's unbelievable, yeah? Now, let's get into the next point because I've got the timeline events, people. We started this season with Xabi Alonso at the helm of Real Madrid. In charge, baby. Xabi Alonso, come in, yeah? We have people out there saying that Xabi Alonso's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. He's going to be the best thing that ever walks into Real Madrid. Lo and behold, this guy goes 10 games, 9-game wins, yeah? We got absolutely pumped by Atletico Madrid. I saw the signs, but I still said, okay, I'll trust in Xabi Alonso. I saw the signs. I saw those signs, people. I saw them deep-rooted in this flipping club. I saw them because you had egos like Vinny. You had egos like Mbappe. You had egos like Jude Bellingham, Valverde, Tchouaméni as of recent as well. Everybody, literally egos walking around this flipping pitch thinking they're all good. They're all great. Oh, we got 10 wins. We're at the top of La Liga. We beat Barcelona. We won the October trophy, people. Hey, I said, go back and in memory, I said, people are reading too much into that El Clásico win. I said it. Go back on my timeline and actually flipping read it. I said people are reading too much into this flipping win against El Clásico. We beat Barcelona, a depleted Barcelona, just barely by the skin of our teeth. Yeah? And people want to glorify a win, a trophy in October. We beat Barcelona trophy. Amazing, people. We beat Barcelona. Amazing. And then what happens? Oh, it all comes crashing down big time. Yeah, because the Super Cup final, we didn't beat Barcelona, did we? They won the very first trophy. And guess what happened then? Oh, Xabi Alonso, Mbappe on the sidelines. Come here. Come here. Don't celebrate. Don't give them a guard of honor. Why not? They won a trophy. Give them a guard of honor. They won it. So why not? Why not give them? Why tell your teammates to come on the side when Xabi Alonso is clearly telling the teammates to go on the pitch and celebrate? We're not celebrate, but you know what I mean. Flipping, at least applaud them. That's it, done. Flipping applaud Barcelona. They won a trophy. Why not? Because they're Barcelona. or because you're too stubborn and you're too thick-headed to understand that's football. It's a sportsman game. You literally applaud your opponents, how bad they are, how rivals they are, you applaud them. That's it. That's it, simple. Even if Atletico Madrid beat Real Madrid, I'll still say congratulations, Atletico Madrid, because that's the way. Even though I hate their guts, I still say it. This is Real Madrid in a nutshell. We have players controlling the flipping locker room, controlling it big time. And this is my big problem. This is the big problem. This is the second problem. The player power in this dressing room is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous beyond belief. We have an absolute infestation of absolute morons in this club. Infestation. Starting from the main one up top, Mr. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, don't get me started on Kylian Mbappe. I'm going to get onto him in a bit. Yeah? Vinny, another one I'm going to get onto in a bit. But it all starts from a multitude of players. It's not just them two. The performances haven't been good enough. That's factual. The performances from the other players in the team have not been good enough. Valverde had his little stint, but under Xabi Alonso, he was absolutely trash. Valverde. He was unbelievably trash. We're now looking at a team where we're saying, okay, now literally, let's pick who do we want in this team. Kylian Mbappe, for all his goals, I don't care. Out of this club. First one. Kylian Mbappe out of this club. Vinny can get the F out also. Let him go. Simple as. Brahim Diaz. Brother, I've been the biggest hater of Brahim Diaz for time. He probably was our best player on the pitch today, by the way. He can go as well. Camavinga. Oh, my God. Mr. Bozo himself. He can go as well. That flipping decision made in the quarterfinals of the Champions League was absolutely mind-blowing. Camavinga can go. Yeah? Camavinga can go. Tchouaméni maybe can stay. Valverde, you can get the F out, bro. You can get the F out. If you want to try and treat mates like that, you can get the F out. You're supposed to be a captain. You're supposed to be a leader on the pitch. Shut up, mate. Get the hell out of the club, yeah? Valverde can go. Yeah? Many players. Dean Howson, I don't like him at all. He can get the F out also. Carreras, he can get the F out also. Fran Garcia, he can get the F out also. Right, that leaves us with literally like 4 players on the pitch. That's the whole team. They are how are we going to cope next year? Even if we get Mourinho in, how is he supposed to cope with his team? Unbelievable. We're supposed to. We have Real Madrid fans saying we have world-class players in every position. Do we really? Vinny can't even dribble past 2 players anymore. He is just done and dusted. I'm sorry. Vinny is done and dusted. People have sussed out Vinny left, right, and center. Sussed him out big time. Kylian Mbappe, let me tell you something. This guy technically is one of the worst players I've ever seen in the history of football. One of the worst I've ever seen. I can name 50 players better than him technically on the football. In control, touch, passing, movement, everything that you're supposed to have as a number 9 also, you don't have it. I'm sorry. This guy does not have anything in his bone and his fiber, in his being that lets me believe that he's a good striker. He is trash. Trash, mate. And you have audacity to put 2-0 Real Madrid and put Real Madrid after we go down. That is the biggest troll I've ever seen in my life. Biggest troll. Kylian Mbappe is one of the worst technical footballers I have ever seen in my entire lifetime. This guy reduced his whole style to pace and power. That's what it is. He is pace and power merchant if I've ever seen one. And people want to put him in the top 10 players of all time. I've seen videos placing him in the top 10 players of all time. In what world do you exist if you want to even think like that? Kylian Mbappe. This fraud. Oh, my Lord. Cut me some slack on this guy, mate. Cut me some slack, mate. Unbelievable. Anybody in the chat who wants to say that we have 15 Champions Leagues, you can get the F out. Anybody wants to say that, mods, be on your job. You can absolutely kick this guy's immediately out. 15 Champions League. Oh, wait. 5-10 seasons down the line, we're still not winning the Champions League. Do you know why? Because we have Kylian, Mr. Dictator Mbappe up front. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah. We're talking about Mr. Kylian Mbappe here. This guy, man. And then Vinny. Oh, this guy, man. I just want to say so many things about this guy. Valverde, he can get the F out, mate. Valverde, as a captain leader on the pitch, you do not deserve that captain's armband. I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. You don't say it. Anybody who said Kylian Mbappe, I tell you what, there are TikTok videos, YouTube videos out there putting Kylian Mbappe in the top 10. That's what's happening. This is fraudulent activity, people. Fraudulent. People say 15 UCLs, 15 UCLs. 15 UCLs up your behind, mate, because we're not winning another one for a long time. Believe me in this one, because people saying 15 UCLs, these guys are too young to remember. These guys are too young to remember. I'm sorry. A lot of the CR9 fans that came in when CR9 came to the club, yeah, you guys, you have no right, because I've seen Real Madrid go, get this, 2002 to 2014 without winning the Champions League. Guess who was in charge of the club? Florentino Perez. That fraud as well. Mr. 15 Champions Leagues, yeah. Mr. Vinny throwing up his signs, 15 Champions Leagues, 15 Champions Leagues. Yeah, 2 seasons back-to-back trophyless. Amazing stuff. Great stuff, people. Amazing. We are big Real Madrid in 2026, and we've gone 2 seasons back-to-back, completely trophyless. And people want to count Super Cups and Intercontinental Cups in that. That is fraudulent. If you're doing that, you need to get the F out club as well. You need to go and start supporting another team, because I remember, this is crazy. 12 years without winning a Champions League, people. I'm old enough to remember. Are you? That is the direction that we're going on. People say that we're the best club in the world. We're the best club in the world. I'm sorry. PSG carry on the way they're going. I tell you what. Real Madrid, we're not seeing a Champions League for a very, very long time. Trust me, this Bayern Munich and PSG, the way they go, my Lord, we're not seeing no Champions Leagues for such a long time. Believe me on this one. Unbelievable. The players are at fault, major fault, for everything that has gone on in this team. And then the third thing I want to come on to, Florentino Perez. Florentino Perez. Oh, man, I need to lift up my glasses for this one, because this guy. Now, let me give you a history lesson on Florentino Perez. People love Florentino Perez because of what he's done. Oh, look how many Champions Leagues he's won. Look how many Champions Leagues. Amazing, cool. Post 2009, I'll give it to him. Before that, I won't give it to him. Do you know why? Because he sold the very fabric to what Real Madrid was all about. Getting players in, and then he literally outed them immediately. This guy got rid of players like Makaleli, Redondo, got a manager, got rid of him, Del Bosque, one of our best managers of all time, because he wanted to make this team all about brands. He wanted to make this team literally attract brands around the world, which I can do. Fair dues, give it to him. Unfortunately, it made us trophyless for a very, very long time. And it's happening again, because he wanted to bring in all the big stars. He wanted to bring on Mbappe. He wanted to bring Video. He wanted to bring Mbappe. He wanted to bring Bellingham. He wanted to bring Vinny. He wanted to bring all these guys. Guess what? This guy is a fraud, an absolute legitimate fraud. I cannot stand him, mate, because last year we were dying. We were dying for players, yeah? Dying for players in this team. We needed players to literally get into his team to help us win trophies. He refused. This winter transfer window, he refused again. Why? Because it's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the big money, isn't it? It's all about the money that's coming into the club, because you want only players to be joining Real Madrid in summer transfer windows. That's why you only want the summer transfer window, because it's going to get you the bucks, isn't it? It's going to get you the t-shirt sales. It's going to get you the merchandise. That's what he is. He is an absolute money-making machine. Fair dues for Real Madrid becoming the most profitable club in world football. However, at what cost is it? At what cost? until recently. What cost is it? The last 2 seasons, we're crying out for players in certain parts of the season, and you don't honor the deal. You literally scumbag your way to another. You're going to scumbag your way to another season in the presidency, and it's next year. Because if you don't do something serious this year, Florentino Perez, in this summer window, this team is going down the drain. You need a manager that's going to control these players. You need to recruit big time. You need to get rid of 7 players and bring in proper players who are technically amazing, that can play amazing football and win the trophies that we sought after as Real Madrid fans. That's facts. All he wants is money, money, money. The man's looking out here like Vince McMahon. That's what he is. Shane McMahon, money, 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 money. Mate, out of this flipping club. If you can't get us a trophy next year, I want you gone. I want you out of this institution immediately. And the socios would agree with me. The socios will agree with me. Unbelievable, this club, the way it's moving. How on earth do we actually go 2 seasons back-to-back trophyless? It's unheard of, Real Madrid, for donkey's years, mate. Donkey, not even a Super Cup in Spain. Madness. Absolute madness. I don't want us to see another. I tell you what, I don't want to see us win another trophy until the mentality of the players is fixed. I said this in this video because unfortunately, we'll just see the same repeat. We need to see a constant improvement of this team. We don't want to see a trophy and then dip out again. We want to see a constant improvement. So the players and the mentality of the players need to be fixed. The way you're going to do that is by recruiting actually strong players that can play in a great system for years to come. Recruit a great manager. Mourinho may be a quick fix, but we need a manager long-term to actually do the business. Yeah? So in the timeline events, this flipping season, last season, from Ancelotti to this season, we recruited Ancelotti. He came in, yeah, great, amazing. Yeah? The last time he left us, before he went on the trophyless season and that drought, he won us the Champions League and the La Liga. Great stuff. That's when I started my channel, by the way. I started my channel the moment La Liga was going towards the end of the season and we won the Champions League. Amazing. You can go back on my timeline and see. I was all happy. I was all glazing. I was everything going. Next season happens. I saw something that I didn't want to see. I saw a team that was actually demotivated to play. Look at the team. Look at the team today. Demotivated to play football. They were demotivated. Every single one of them against Barcelona. Demotivated to play football. What are we doing here? These guys don't even chase a flipping football. They don't chase. They don't press. They don't do anything on the football pitch. What are we watching? Are we just watching 11 statues on the football pitch? Is that it? Is that all we're doing? Unbelievable. I just absolutely cannot stand this team for the life of me. Unbelievable. If you want to flip in, look at this team and say there's anything good about it, you need your head tested big time. Oh, baby, we're 30 minutes in. We've got 3 hours and 30 minutes to go in this bitch. This is going to be the most sensational emergency cookout you've ever seen in your life, because I'm ready to absolutely dig a hole, dig a grave for these players. I want to dig a grave so big, mate, that they can't get up. So we need to recruit new players to come into this team. That's what I want to see. Unbelievable. I am absolutely frustrated at what I'm watching on a week-by-week basis. Let's talk facts then. People want to say, oh, don't talk. This guy just is hot-headed. He just literally just goes amazingly insane. He's just like literally head loss every single day. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something truthfully. And bear with me on this one, because I've seen some Real Madrid teams over the years. This is probably the worst I've ever seen in my lifetime. This version of Real Madrid is the worst I have ever seen in my lifetime. Even the Galacticos team, even that team, at least they were entertaining on the football pitch to watch. This team aren't even entertaining. And in that time, we genuinely had teams that we could compete with. Top 6, genuine top 6 of Spain, where the actual top flight of Spain was actually good. We have Valencia, Deportivo de La Coruña, Sevilla, Villarreal, all these different teams. Malaga was good in them days as well. This time it's just Barcelona and Real Madrid. That's it. It's just Barcelona and Real Madrid. That is it. So how can we not compete at the top flight when all the teams below us in La Liga are crap. This is the worst Real Madrid team I have ever seen in my life. By a country mile. By a country mile from the times that I knew Real Madrid in Champions League. Min noughties also getting knocked out round of 16, round of 16, round of 16. This is what's happening, mate. This is what's happening. We have Football Matrix coming in the show, guys. Yeah, let's get him on because unfortunately, this 4-hour cookout is going to have some features in it. And we got Matrix on here as well. He's going to come on in a bit. Let's obviously get this guy in the fray. Matrix, brother. My lord, mate, I have been slating this team for the last 30 minutes. I don't know where my head is. My head is gone. My head is lost, mate. I'm just had it up to here, mate. Today, there was not even an ounce of motivation for the players. I know. I said I don't really care about the result, but I at least put some effort in. At least, mate. At least put something in. They did nothing today. Nothing as well. We've seen this for the last 2 seasons, bro. Just lazy players on the football pitch, not doing anything. Killing Mbappe, mate. What this guy, mate, he deserves a slap round the face, yeah. Vinny, the same thing, absolutely stinking out. And I know I've not been the biggest advocate, yeah, for Vinny and Mbappe and so, but they don't deserve anything. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Say your piece, mate. Say your piece, mate. Let me know what your thoughts are, mate, because I'm completely just out here up to here, mate. I've had it up to here. Sorry.
I would say, look, first of all, if anybody want to come out here and single out one player, okay, when you watch the game today, when you watched Real Madrid the whole season, all games, okay,
it's last season as well. It's not just this season, it's last season.
Last season as well. Okay, last season as well. If you want to single out only one player, all right, and say that he's the problem, he's this and that, then I would say you're just clueless, okay? To be honest with you, I've become numb to it. I already expected Real Madrid to go out there and lose tonight. How can you expect a team to show up and play football when players are asking the manager to cancel the training 2 days before their Clásico?
Yeah, true.
Do you think these players have time or focus to think about tactics and, I don't know, a football game? We have way bigger issues going on in the dressing room and in the club to think about a football game. But fair enough to Barcelona. They deserve it, okay? We had multiple chances this season to create a gap between us and Barcelona, go on top of La Liga, but we fumbled all of them, okay? We have a player out there that is losing the league to Barcelona in the game, and he's worried about the fans, telling the fans, I have won 15 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, mad.
Real Madrid 50 Champions Leagues, okay? We have another guy that is sitting at home when Barcelona is leading 2-0, yeah? He's taking a picture and he's putting a la Madrid, okay? How about this one, okay? How about you, all of this? I'm sick to death. These people have zero shame in their body. Mawara, you didn't win 15 Champions Leagues, okay? I swear on my life, I'm telling you, I would rather let a dog wear the Real Madrid jersey than some of these people that play for this team. You have zero shame and dignity in your body. You still walk around on the pitch like you are someone. I swear, brother, you're a nobody, okay? Mm-hmm. You want to know why Real Madrid has always been successful? Because, brother, we have been ruthless, okay? A manager can come to Real Madrid and win 3 Champions Leagues back to back to back. If he go trophyless, 1 year he's getting sacked, okay? That's where Real Madrid can stay on top, because we have been ruthless no matter what has happened in the past. If you're doing the job right now, if you ain't doing the job right now, then you need to leave. And we still have people in this fan base that are sitting and protecting people that have been dead for over 2 years, saying, oh, he done something in the past. But you are part of the problem, okay? I swear on my life, you deserve the misery more than anyone else, because you don't want to wake up. But I'm proper Madridista. I don't care about these players, okay? I look at this team. None of them have done anything in these past 2 years. Why should I be sitting here and saying that he done something 4 years ago? I don't know, 5 years ago. None of that matters to me anymore, okay? I want to see Real Madrid win. It don't matter who leaves. I don't care what you have done in the past. Right now, in this moment, you ain't good enough anymore. You need to go. And I swear on my life, this president as well, bro. I'm trying, okay? I'm really trying my best to not turn on you. I know.
Believe in you.
Bro, look, Perez. You have 2-3 years left here, okay? I don't want to be one of those fans who are going to come after your head, okay? But I'm telling you, my patience, I swear I have this much left. This tiny much left patience with you as well. I'm going to come after you. I'm going to come after your head. I'm going to come after all of these people. I'm going to come after every single one of you guys. Because, bro, trust me, brother. You see this one, I swear you don't understand what this means.
Brother, man's going outside Valverde, mate. I wait for them in their cars, mate. When as soon as they beam past me, mate, I will literally scream off the top of my lungs to make them understand something. Because there's nobody in the club that makes them understand. There's nobody. Isco, brother, Isco, tell me about your thoughts. I'm not talking about the match, mate. In Real Madrid in general, mate, we're just an absolute trash, mate. We're watching out there, Brahim Diaz being our best player, mate, on the pitch.
He cooked
some balls, mate.
Hey, bro, he cooked. Not gonna lie. He cooked.
Yeah, I know. He's our best player.
It's sad.
It's ridiculous.
It's genuinely sad, bro.
Diaz, mate. Yeah, and we're bringing on man like Palacios, mate, in a game of like this is ridiculous.
Yeah. These 3 substitutions we made, bro. We made Thiago Pitarch and Palacios save us. We are embarrassing, bro. Whole club is embarrassing, and Vinny is doing this. Like 15 UCLs.
Is he
like
mad
what?
in the head?
He's genuinely mentally not there, guys. I genuinely know now he is mentally challenged. Vinny, you won 2. He won 2 Champions Leagues, and we are going back-to-back Trophyless. And his counterpart, by the way, it's even better counterpart. Mbappe, bro. Matrix, you're gonna break it again, bro. Come on.
Don't break your
Mbappe's
camera,
posting Instagram stories, bro. What is Mbappe doing? Posting that at 2-0. Is he joking, bro?
Yeah.
He's not real. Bro, they are genuinely rage baiting us all.
Just end it.
2-0 Hala Madrid. That's on purpose. His team told him to do that shit. That is not real. That cannot be a coincidence.
It cannot
2-0 Hala Madrid. He's taking the piss.
Absolutely,
whole
mate.
Yeah, somebody said he was hate watching. Bro, I swear he was.
For sure he was.
Of course he was hate watching.
For sure.
But
he did.
I'm not gonna be the big advocate. I was just watching the match just because I had to, mate. I'm not watching the match.
Exactly.
Flipping. I had to watch the match because it's El Clásico. That's it, yeah. The only reason I watched the match, yeah, is just to see, okay, cool, Barcelona are gonna lift it, they're gonna lift it. That's it, simple. Congratulations, Barcelona. You won La Liga 2 years in a row on the bounce. Amazing, yeah. Now we speak about Real Madrid because unfortunately we cannot see if we see this 3 seasons in a row. I'm sorry, guys, mate. I will have a mental breakdown. Yeah, I know this is football. I know we can't be basing everything on our lives on football, but unfortunately, it's part of me because I'm moving to Madrid, mate. Yeah, I'm moving to this flipping city, mate. I'm next to the flipping stadium. I'm literally 20 minutes walk from the stadium. Yeah, I'm going to literally fry these players. I'll go outside of Valverde. I'll wait for them till they pass me in their cars, mate, and I will cook them there and then. And I'll get the guys, yeah, from the For Madrid podcast, which is these 2 guys and Sam, to come down to Madrid, and we wait for them outside Valverde as well to see what they're going to do. Because unfortunately, these people are frauds, mate. Yeah, these people
I
are
would
frauds,
be in
mate.
jail.
I will be fighting people outside the flipping stadium. Mate, you saw me a year ago, with Arsenal. It will happen again. Because unfortunately, this season we've seen it. Guys, just wait a second, yeah? I'm taking on my glasses for this because I'm going to announce something. It's exactly the same as. It's exactly the same. There's no difference. It's worse this season.
No, this is worse. This is worse. Yeah,
this
at
is
least there were no
worse.
fights last season inside the train. This season is worse, mate. We have man unbelievably going at it in the flipping training ground.
No,
like, what's going on here,
bro? He knocked our captain out. Tchouaméni knocked out our captain. Like, how is that even happening in football? This is not UFC WWE. Like, he knocked him out, bro. Matrix, you're laughing. He knocked him out. He's literally.
I want Valverde out. I'm sorry, mate. I don't want this guy in the club anymore as well. I don't want Valverde here, unfortunately, as well. Yeah. This guy, this guy's not a leader. He's not a leader in the first place. The whole thing, the news.
Who is the leader, brother? Name me one.
Nobody. No.
There is none. There's zero leaders.
Valverde cannot lead people
Courtois
into
can't
battle.
shout from the back, mate.
Yeah.
No matter how tall he is, mate. Does he want to go another 10 inches, mate, and flipping try and shout over these players? He's not going to do that. Courtois not that guy. Yeah.
What a
Courtois
disgusting.
not that guy, mate. Unfortunately, we saw the leaders go out of this club 2 seasons ago, mate. When Ancelotti won his last bout, double Champions League, La Liga. That's when we saw the real leaders on the pitch. Now we have Jack, mate, on this pitch. Unfortunately, like what's the main problem? Do we actually understand, guys? In the chat, we're in the chat. Let us know who's the main problem.
Let me tell you what's the real problem.
Before we do that, let me get these super chats. Sorry.
Get the super chats. Get the super chats.
I'm so proud of Madrid. Thank you, Perez, so much. That must be an absolute troll. Yeah.
Thank you for
Vinny
the money.
FD, congratulations on Vinny win. Yeah, this guy, mate, showing his number 15 badge like an absolute.
Don't make me get the belt
mate.
again. Don't make me get the belt again. I'm gonna break the camera.
You can bring your camera, yeah. Hi, David. I'm a Barca fan, but I'm disappointed with Madrid. They felt lazy. What do you think? Absolutely, we know they're lazy. They've been lazy for 2 seasons, guys. You know, two seasons back to back is 76 games. We've been trashed for 73 games, mate. Anyway, cool. Do a vid title the worst arguments 15 UCLs. I don't really want to do that. We still won the 15 UCLs. I don't really care anymore. Like we cannot even use that in an argument anymore. We cannot use it. I'm sorry. 2 seasons back to back, we can't use it. Matrix, bro. What do you want to say, mate? Because I don't even know, mate. I don't know where it stems from. Tell me where the problem lies, because I don't know. There's a multitude of things. Where does the problem lie in this club? Where's the problem? Where's the main problem?
The main problem is the president of this club. Okay, straight up, this is the main problem of the club. Okay, because if any player had misbehaved and he had got the maximum punishment immediately, okay, it would be an example for the rest of the squad. But when we are leading the first El Clásico in 2 years, okay, and there is only 20 minutes left, and we are subbing out a guy. And the guy is crying and making everything about himself instead of caring about the team. And the guy starts the next week immediately again. No fine, no punishment, nothing. Okay? He will rob off to the rest of the team as well. You see Ousmane Dembélé getting subbed out in minute 70 of the Champions League semi-final. He has scored the only goal of PSG as well in that game. The manager is taking him off, 0 complaints, walking out of that pitch, put the jacket on, and he's clapping the rest of his teammates as well, cheering them on like he's on the pitch out there. Okay, the difference between a winning team and our team. We are winning the game. It's even a league game, okay, not Champions League semi-final. We are seeing this type of shenanigans. Now imagine if this guy had got substituted out in the Champions League semi-final instead of a league game, okay? And then at the same time, how can these players, this is my question, okay? How can you go into a new season, after having that season that you had last year, and still feel no sense of urgency, no point to prove? Yeah. Brother, you know, this is your dignity on the line. You know, this is your football reputation on the line. Not us, bro. We have been here way before you guys even joined. Especially me and Dave, brother. We have been Madridista 20 plus years, both of us. But we have seen many generations of Real Madrid players come and go, okay? But when your time here is done, these are the things that people are going to remember of you. Brother, we Madridistas, we forget quickly. You think any Madridista going forward will look at these players and think about Champions League 23-24? But I will only remember what happened last season and this season. That's it. I'm not going to remember anything else. I will always relate your face to misery and suffering. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I swear, I can be 60 years old, okay, and watch a football event, and I see Vinny and this type of people, Jude and all of them being old man by then. I see them, I will still remember these 2 seasons, and I'm going to say these people were bums. When they played for my team was in the worst situation I have ever seen that. Thank God these people have been gone from Real Madrid long time now. This is how I will be speaking about you. I'm not going to look at you and say, oh, he Madridista legend. I'm going to say he's a fraud, Bawala. He was part of the most fraudulent Real Madrid era. Yeah. This is the
worst Real Madrid. I'm sorry. This is the worst Real Madrid team I've seen in my lifetime. This is the worst Real Madrid team. I've seen some duds, mate. Teams getting knocked out by flipping Leon, mate. Round the 16 Champions League. Time and time again, these kind of teams, I've seen bad teams. This, honestly, it takes the cake, mate. Isco, who's the main problem in this flipping entire in an institute, mate? You can put it in the whole institution, mate. Who's the flipping problem for Real Madrid, man?
Everybody. I'm done like picking people now. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's everybody. It's players, it's Florentino, it's medical staff, it's scouts, it's everybody. I honestly believe even the people voting for Perez are the problem now. I just don't know. How can you go back to back trophyless with all that talent? These players are not bad players. They're just mentally completely just out of it. Everybody's out of it. Like Jude Bellingham today, he's playing like me. He looks like me out there. He can't control a ball. And we're subbing on Franco. We picked this guy to stay at the club and loaned out Edric to play for Lyon.
Light skin Isco, light skin Isco, Bellingham.
Yeah, I went a bit too light there. Fair enough, bro. Now, but like, I don't get it, Dave. Matrix said it perfectly. We need players who actually care for the badge. People in the chat are saying this. These players only care about money, and they have it already. They don't need to make more money. Mbappe is set for life. He can give that money to generations. They're all set for life. Give me players who don't have money. Give me bumps. I want to genuinely do. If you know, Moneyball. If you have watched that, give me bumps, bro. Give me bumps. Give me Angelo Stiller. Give me Van der Sar. Give me just players that have nothing. I need those players that will actually run for the club.
Yeah,
not
and actually want to play football.
Yes, they want to play for Real Madrid. These players just want to play for
These people are not hungry.
Vinny doing this.
Like you look, brother. You look at them. You look at these people. Okay, I saw. You look at Barcelona players. Okay. Bro, these people are hungry, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Which is crazy.
Yes.
These people, they won the league last year.
Yes.
How can the people that won the league last year be way more hungry than you? You are the one who went empty-handed, okay? I think I have one of my biggest fans in the chat as well. He's saying Matrix all the time. But you can hold it, okay?
Yeah, I just saw another comment, mate. Isco just said, "Man said, give me bums, mate." He's mad.
Yo, bum players, guys. Chill out, bro.
Fevleo says, "Dave, you're the GOAT." I don't want to read the rest. Sorry, mate. I'm not going to read that ever.
Yeah, Visca Madrid, bro.
Yeah. Dave, have you seen Mbappe AG? So I addressed it at the beginning of the stream, mate. I cooked him.
That's actually funny, though.
Mate. I cooked everything about Mbappe, mate. I cooked him left, right, and center, mate. If you want to go back and rewind the stream,
this is actually a TV show, Dave.
Yeah,
this is actually
Mbappe
a TV show.
is a TV.
It is.
He needs his own TV show because I remember what was it? The Uber driver that went around, mate, and it for him and his girlfriend, and he was like, "Oh, Esther."
He was streaming
in front of Mbappe. Boom, mate. That's what we want to see. But anyway, guys, yeah,
crazy.
This whole situation. I'm going, mate, for 4 hours today, mate. I don't even care, mate. I'm absolutely legitimately cooking it. But let's just talk about it because the timeline of events this season, guys. Yeah, timeline of events. Okay, let's go. Beginning of the season. Did you both legitimately think we had a chance of winning La Liga?
Of course.
I did.
Yeah, I did. I said Barcelona winning it. I said it straight up. I said
genuinely, until Xabi Alonso got sacked, I thought we could have did something in La Liga because we were still close.
No. I only thought we're going to win the league before the season started. Okay,
yeah.
November when we drew all of those games, I already knew we are.
You're talking about
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. When it all started.
I already knew we are a bunch of scumbags. Okay, sorry for swearing on your platform, Dave. Okay,
swear,
but I already knew that. Okay, then I knew that these people are a bunch of scumbags. Okay, because I saw the same patterns as last year. Same patterns as last year. No sense of urgency, no hunger, no desire to win games, no fighting spirit in none of them. Once again, putting their heads down and walking on the pitch, back to default setting as soon as they can beat a defender, fall down on the floor, cry, want free kicks, want penalties. Okay, you will never win La Liga like this. You will never win La Liga being a dirt. You will never win La Liga being a dirt, okay? You will win La Liga with grit, with hunger, with fight. This is how you win the La Liga, not walking out there and think that you deserve special treatment, okay? Instead of thinking about the game, you think about yourself. This is your problem. Instead of thinking about what's going on the pitch, You think about everything else besides what's going on the pitch. We are losing their league in Barcelona are winning the league in front of our face. The guy is saying 15 Champions League. Not even Madridista care about 15 Champions Leagues right now. I swear, forget about Barca fans. Not even us that we have those 15, okay? Not even us care, brother, okay? I don't even want to see you or any of these people even wear the Real Madrid jersey anymore. I'm telling you, brother, I don't want to see you being Real Madrid player. I swear I would take many players above you, above all of you, okay? All of you. I swear maybe only the goalie. The rest of them, you are a bunch of bums with zero mentality. Nothing, I swear, is fully empty in here. You see in here, fully empty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing between your legs neither, Mawara. You walking empty only empty. No shame.
That's it. Simple, man. Simple.
God,
Like,
Real Madrid fan.
The main thing that I look at this team, and look, I can probably count on my fingers how many times the actual team kind of fought for their actual dignity in a match. Bayern Munich, probably second leg, they actually tried to do something. Yeah, we were winning, and then obviously Camavinga done the thing. Apart from that, are there any matches that we saw genuinely that were standout matches where these team like fought? Sociedad, maybe, I remember. It's the only games that I can think. Sorry,
Monaco is the only one I remember actually us being good and scoring goals, like looking like a team, and that was the only one, bro. That's the only one, because
maybe,
Liga.
that's the only one. Yeah, when Gonzalo Garcia got exactly the only ones really. I look on the top of my head and saying, apart from that, we have been. Real Madrid fans, you, I, Isco, Matrix, we have been through trash upon trash upon trash upon trash upon trash matches every single week. We are literally, like, do you know when we used to be Real Madrid fans, we used to walk out there and we say, we're going to beat this team. We're going to beat this team. Now I genuinely don't know if we can beat anyone. Like, in genuine circumstances, I look at us and actual teams coming to the Bernabeu, like Celta Vigo and Getafe, and dunking on us. Are we mad or what? Like Celta Vigo, when they beat us, I was fuming, mate. I was Xabi Alonso. That is the criminal sin. Yeah, criminal sin. The team didn't even want it themselves. Yeah, Getafe, that match there. What on earth are we watching? Yeah, Osasuna away. I know it's a difficult team and stuff, but you put something into it. Albacete, people. Don't get me started on Alba fucking Seta, yeah? That team there. No Mbappe, people. Oh, well. Same thing. No Mbappe and same
30% dribbling success rate.
Yeah.
30. Playing 90 minutes against Albacete, and then people come after me because I dare to criticize, okay?
Yeah.
Because I dare to demand more, all right? That's the problem that people have with me, because I demand more from my players, especially the players that have been here and actually achieving stuff, okay? I'm looking at you, I'm saying, brother, maybe the other people that have joined us, okay? They haven't been here. They haven't had a taste of victory, taste of trophies. You, bro, you played with Ramos, brother. Ramos! You played with these people. You should be one of the leaders now. Brother, we are looking at you. We say you need to pass on the mentality to the new players that come and join. But you are teaching them even worse mentality. You are teaching them that you play for Real Madrid, you should be a bum. This is what you are teaching other people. I don't care. I swear, if you people in the chats and comments have problems with me because I demand more, okay, go support West Ham or one of these clubs and get relegated, okay? Because, brother, in Real Madrid, we demand more. Okay, if you proper Madridista, you old school Madridista, brother, you have no emotional connection to no player.
They do though.
A player will never come before
everybody
the
has
team.
It, bro.
The fans,
Everybody
mate. The fans
has
on X and stuff. They go online. I love you, Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe. Have my children. Have what, bro? This guy doesn't even like the Chronicles of Punania, mate. This guy doesn't like it, mate. He likes sausage only, yeah? So we're talking about different levels.
Go get a girlfriend. People in the chat, go get a girlfriend instead of chasing people.
Going online saying, I want your children, or Vinny, I love you, or Vinny, I want your t-shirt. Like, what's going on here? This is madness. We are. Look, even the dog's barking next door because he's frustrated at Real Madrid also. We're talking about next level things here, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, Real Madrid is not in the state. They're not in the state at the moment to even fight for anything next season. Do you know the major overhaul we need to do this summer, guys? What we
It
need
will
to
never
do?
happen. It will never
It's
happen.
never happening.
What
Yeah,
are we doing?
it's actually impossible to get rid of so many players. It's actually impossible. We can't do it because if we get rid of all the players we want to get rid of, we will have no players. Like, if you told me you want to sell 90% of this team, I would say, yeah, that's fair enough.
Everyone.
Like, who would you miss from this team other than Courtois? Genuinely, who would you actually miss as a player that goes there week in, week out, and is consistent? Nobody other than Courtois. Literally. That's how bad it is.
Guys, I'm out. Okay, I need to go
Okay.
and sleep. I
Easy,
work
Matrix,
tomorrow. Okay, I
Easy,
need
man.
to get up.
I'm up for the next 3 hours, guys. So people,
Yeah, but I need to get up 6 o'clock.
Anytime you want to drop out, mate, do it because I'm gonna be here.
It's
live. I'm here live.
midnight
But anyway,
here.
guys, before Matrix drops out, yeah, both of these guys, Isco and Matrix, both of them have their link pinned in the description, guys. Yeah. Make sure you go and subscribe to both of them because they do awesome Real Madrid content channel. And also they're part of the Full Madrid podcast. Hopefully these guys can come out soon to Madrid. And obviously we can do a podcast live outside the Bernabeu if we can. Yeah, so I'll try and set that up. But if you want to go and subscribe, obviously make sure you do so. That is absolutely facts, mate. Yeah. But Matrix, mate, pleasure to have you on, mate. Any final words you want to say?
Yeah, final words is that I swear I will never forgive these players. For the rest of my life, I swear I will never forgive you. I swear none of you deserve to be Real Madrid players, okay? I have no idea how you have come to this level and you're actually wearing the jersey. But this is unlike any Real Madrid fan, any Real Madrid players that I've ever seen in my life. Even the bums that used to play for us back in the days, they had way more mentality than what we are seeing from
mentality in his little
I swear, even those people, and like these are like these people that we are talking about that play for us, for our team now, it's like, bro, they should be like world class players. I have no idea why they have zero mentality, but I guess this is a nightmare which is impossible to wake up from. Okay, and this guy, am I a moderator on your channel, Dave?
We'll put a message.
No, I'm not a moderator. Brother, you're lucky I'm not a moderator on Dave's channel. I swear you would be banned. Yeah, but big up yourself, brother. Big up Dave. Big up Dave. Big up Isco as well. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up. Good night, guys.
Okay. But yeah, big up Matrix, mate. Anyway, guys, obviously make sure you subscribe to Matrix. Let's get through a couple of the super chats, guys. Been watching 15 years of Clásicos and now Madrid looks this bad without even us fielding Yamal. Guys, if Yamal was playing today, mate, and Rafinha on full form, oh, Lord help us, mate, we would have been absolutely cooked. Even Rashford, mate. Rashford today, Isco, mate. Rashford was
I called the free kick, by the way. I knew he would score that free kick, bro.
What is going on, mate? Rashford, mate, after all the time that I cooked him before he joined Barcelona. And then this guy dunks on our head top with a free kick top bins against Thibaut Courtois of all keepers.
And he could have scored more. He had that chance one-on-one. Yeah, he could have had two goals.
Much more. I don't even know, mate. I don't even know.
It is.
But yeah, man, Isco, mate. Tell me the players that you want out of this team, mate. Because I named them all earlier, mate. I want Vinny gone, brother. I want look, Brahim Diaz. He's run his time out of this club, whatever. Yeah. Camavinga can go. All the players that we said that were going to go anyway, like Alaba, Frank Garcia, Carreras, mate. I don't like Carreras as well. I'm sorry. I don't like this guy. Tell me all the players that you want out of this flipping club, mate. Tell me all of them that you want out of them.
Okay. Like, do you want me to be realistic, though?
Yeah, be realistic, mate. Be realistic.
Be realistic. Okay.
There's a lot of realism.
No, I just
seven players at least.
You know, yeah, because I think some of the players, you know, we want to leave are not actually going to leave because it's just impossible. Like Vinny and Mbappe are just, even though I want one of them to leave, they're probably going to stay, you know. But for me, we completely, that last transfer window, maybe apart from Trent, because I don't think he's that bad as a signing. He was injured most of the season, and when he plays, I guess he's okay. Carreras, Huijsen, Franco Mastanzono, I don't know what did we see. Maybe Huijsen can develop more, but I just don't see it with Carreras. I just don't see it with them. Do I want to get rid of them? Maybe not, but Franco should be sent on loan now. He should be looking at loans right now. He is that bad. Dave, I don't think I have seen a worse Argentinian technically than Franco Mastonzono. He is that bad.
He's worse. He is.
They
the
are saying
next
like
level of shit.
next to Messi. No, he's Thiago Messi. That's his son, maybe. Thiago Messi, bro. That's how shit he is, bro. They literally, and that's the new players. Why am I even talking about the new players? They should be maybe on the bench. They should be maybe getting chances of the bench. No, they are starters for us, and they are this bad. Camavinga should be gone just because of that red card. Once again, do I think he's gonna go? I don't know. I don't think it looks like Florentino Perez wants to sell him. Maybe if the right the offer comes in for him, but do clubs want him now? I don't know. It's he destroyed his legacy at Real Madrid just because of that red card. It's so stupid. Gets a yellow again today. For me, the biggest rebuild is in the defense, Dave. Fran Garcia, Ferland Mendy, Rudiger, Alaba, Raul Asensio, Dani Carvajal. It's embarrassing that we kept some of these players until this point, because Militao, Ferland Mendy, they should have all been gone. Ferland Mendy is genuinely a factory for injuries. He's embarrassing. He's literally embarrassing. They're talking about retirement. Like, if I told you retirement 2026 for Ferland Mendy, how embarrassing is that? And I already mentioned 5 players in the defense. Midfielders, we already know Ceballos is gone. Brahim Diaz plays 1 good game in 17 months. So what is the point in him playing for this club? And, we have a laugh with the academy players, Dave, but honestly, Sestero, Palacios, Thiago Pitar, they are all trash.
Our Castilla players are absolutely horrendous, mate. Horrendous.
We used to have bench players that were genuinely. Isco was a bench player for us, and he is better than all of these players
combined.
Is better than all of them combined. If you remember, what is his name? Iaramendi. He's better than these players all combined. Was better.
Yeah,
literally,
absolutely.
We had these players on the bench. Like the standard of our academy and the standard of the people we have on the bench. I think that was our biggest quality. We had 4 sensational people off the bench because there was no ego. That might be the problem, because Rodrigo is supposed to be a player of the bench, which is in my opinion, a world-class bench player. But he gets an ACL. He's always angry with his minutes. So I don't think it's even recreatable, the bench we used to have, because only PSG is doing it right now. I think no other club is doing it because I don't know, Manchester City, do I have world-class players on the bench? No, Arsenal don't have world-class players starting usually. So genuinely, PSG is doing exactly what we did back in the day, and that's have world-class players on the pitch and off the bench. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah, we are. Let me just say it right now. Yeah, the way that PSG play football, we are light years away from them.
Exactly.
The insanity of the difference of level between Real Madrid, who's down here, and PSG. Barcelona can't even match PSG's level. Like Real Madrid, we are miles away from PSG. Look at their front line, Like I was like when I mentioned about Yamal winning over Dembele, and I was okay, cool. You see Dembele play, this guy's got really high football intelligence. He knows what he needs to do to work the team properly. Kvaratskhelia is 10 million times better than Vinny. 10 million, like on the ball. This guy's insanity, technical level is incredible. Yeah, Doué is unbelievable. The midfield, we keep on praising Vitinha. We will never have a player like him in a long time. Unfortunately, we cannot recruit one like him. Because he is that good. Yeah, the midfield is unbelievably physical at times. Obviously, Neres, they have Ruiz, they have all these different players that can really play towards the team. They have a defense. Pacho, Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi. When he's fit and ready, this team is levels above Real Madrid. I'm sorry, levels. Like, how do Real Madrid fans think we're going to win Champions Leagues in years to come when we have a PSG side that is unbelievably better than us?
Yeah,
how do Real Madrid
fans saved us?
Win?
Bayern actually saved us from that luck.
Exactly.
They
Bayern
saved us because
we absolute beating.
Oh my goodness, we would have got belt to ass, literally. And you mentioned all those players from PSG. look at where they came from. Doué came from where? Rennes. Kvaratskhelia was basically in a team Napoli who finished 10th after having all the beef with Osimhen. Vitinha was a Wolves reject who came back to the Portugal league, and they bought him then. João Neves once again from that league, and they saw something in him that most of these players don't have, and that is grit, fight, versatility. That's literally all you need to be in that Enrique team. If you fight for him, he's gonna play you. I don't even think, Fabian Ruiz, yes, he's a good player. I wouldn't say he's world class technically, or he's better than Fede Valverde at doing certain stuff, but he just does the stuff that he is best at and consistently well.
Yes.
That's exactly. Yeah. And Fabian Ruiz before, where was he even playing? Was he at Napoli as well, I think? Maybe at Napoli, or did he leave them? He wasn't looked at as world class. Nobody was talking about Fabian Ruiz before he came to PSG.
Who are you talking about? It was Napoli. Yeah, Fabian Ruiz was Napoli. Yeah. He played for Betis for a long time, Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah.
He played for Betis for a long time, and he went to Napoli, and now he's become a very top midfielder. And we look at the teams across the world, even Bayern Munich as well. I know, obviously, they say narrowly just beat us and so forth, but they have players that can walk into this team any day of the week. Kane will walk into this team above Mbappe, yeah? Elise is on just levels above technically than any of our wingers. Yeah, Rodrigo is probably our best technical winger by far. But the situation is obviously this guy, mate, he's so inconsistent. I'll never ever factor him into our starting 11 from what he used to be with when Vinny, Benzema, and Rodrigo used to play together in the Champions League. So I look at it and say that we have players that don't even know the basic elements of passing a ball. That is how bad we are. We can't make 5-yard passes to the next. That is grassroots football. You learn that from when you're a kid, yeah? To make simple passes here. The trainer feeds you the ball and you have to pass it back to him. These players can't even do that. How can they not make simple passes?
That's why it's mentality, bro. That's why I think it's mentality. It's not. It's like I can't fathom it being technical ability of Jude Bellingham, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni. They can pass the ball. Like, they are World Cup players. They have played Champions League for multiple. It's not what they can do with their feet. It's what they have in their head. Genuinely, it's the same with Vinny. Vinny has done it before. It's not like maybe he lost a little of pace. I don't know. He had a couple injuries from that point when he came and was young. But bro, he didn't lose his ability to beat players. He didn't lose his ability to finish. He's just mentally not there. He's mentally finished. The biggest player was Vinicius in this team, but he's mentally and do you think it helps fucking Mbappe posting an IG story when we're losing 2-0?
Yeah, it's mad,
I just don't get it.
I don't even know what the players are going to do to him, mate. After, how can you do that after we're 2-0 down? But how does the club not manage that as well? To say to Kylian Mbappe, get him in the phone, mate. Perez, why are you posting that down when we're 2-0 down? Like, if I'm the club president, mate, I'm getting on the phone to Mbappe and saying, if you don't bring that down now, your wages are being docked. Simple, mate. It's facts, mate. Like, that's how it is. Like, you need to show some levels of flipping, some authority in this thing, because Perez coming down to the dressing room, after obviously the Bayern loss, and saying, oh, everybody, and then they get out of the room, whatever it is, I don't know what Perez said to these players in the dressing room. He must have shouted and he screamed. It's the only time that he's ever done that in 2 seasons. 2 seasons. This is the club president of Real Madrid, only going to visit the players, unfortunately, when everything's completely against them. And we have Sam in the building as well. Sam is ready to get into it because, the 4 guys, mate, the 4 horsemen, mate, and myself, mate, Isco, Sam, part of, obviously, the thing. And also, we've got a Barcelona fan coming in also. He's ready to destroy. I will get Omar a chance to speak in a second, but unfortunately, let's get Sam first. Let's remove the comments so we can see him. Sam, mate, tell me about your thoughts, mate. I'm not talking about the match, mate. We're not talking about the match is gone, mate. The match is gone. Barcelona, they won La Liga. Congratulations, Omar. You won La Liga.
You guys hold on for a second, guys. Hold on. I can't hear you guys. There's something wrong with my thing. 1 second.
Okay, cool, brother. Okay,
he can
Sam, Sam, talk to me about Madrid, bruv. Talk to me about Madrid. Let me know, mate, about your thoughts and feelings, brother, because this is like, this guy's going to say, I told you so. I know, mate. I was saying at the beginning of the season, don't worry, mate. I was saying it, mate. Yeah? But how do you feel about Madrid, mate? Let's talk seriously here, mate. Let's talk seriously. What's the whole crack with Madrid? Let's talk.
What do I feel? Shit. Dude, you know what it is? Look, I don't even want to say that I told you so, but I did. Dude, do you know what it is? I literally said as soon as Alonso got sacked, bro, forfeit the season. Like,
I don't know.
here's the thing. If you're going to sack someone, I've said this before, you sack someone, you better have a plan in place. These guys didn't have no fucking plan whatsoever. Like, the plan, what was the plan? Okay, you get rid of him.
Nothing.
You bring in this puppet. Dude, I have never seen a manager bow down on his knees for a group of players. And these group of players, dude, I don't think I've ever seen a group of players in my club that I've hated so much.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Like, there's probably like 4 or 5 players I can just say, you know what, I can accept you, you can be here. The rest of them, dude, I'm gonna just be real, ship the rest of them out.
Yeah.
The fact these guys got bent over the whole season, you lose the league on Barcelona and you lose it in their ground. They're lifting the league title on my head top. It's like,
By the way, Sam, they have leveled us in wins in El Clásicos this game as well.
I know, and this
Yeah,
is what,
I
is
know that as
but
well.
this is
I
what
know
it
that
is
as well.
now.
I don't want to
This-
mention that on stream, unfortunately, but
But this is what it is now. But this is what it's all come down to. Okay, this is what it is now. If we do not see a major change in the summer, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking from the board all the way to the playing staff and the manager. If I do not see a major change, we will enter our dark ages of this club. And I'm sick to death of coming on here and consistently having to moan and scream and shout and get angry and get pissed off. Dude, I haven't streamed now for some good time because of what's going on back home. Dude, I come on here and I just get reminded of the crap show that I have to watch. Because Dave, what is there for us to even look forward to?
There's nothing, mate. Unfortunately, there's nothing next season.
Dude, the only thing I'm looking forward to now is the World Cup.
That's
But
it.
this is what it's all coming
Selling
down to.
players, Sam.
Unfortunately, the World
Selling
Cup is going to
players,
save us and make Barcelona fans forget that they won the La Liga trophy this year.
Yeah, but Dave, but here's the thing, bro. But here's the thing. Why do I have to come on here every single time and be pissed? Because I know that no matter what we try and do,
Yes.
these guys will keep letting us down. And this is what it's all come down to, bro. People don't like hearing the truth. If you don't have a structure, nothing works. It goes in real life, by the way. If you don't have a structure in real life, dude, nothing's going to work. Your home's going to get destroyed. You're not going to perform on your job. You're going to get fired at your job at some point. This is what's happening right here. No plan from the top. These players gets too much play power. Now look, the destruction is right there. The destruction is right there in front of you. Dude, I can't wait till the season's done. Like officially done.
Well, it is officially done.
Yeah, no. But I'm
Yeah, but
talking
we
when
have
the
to
last game is.
watch the match.
When the last game is. No, I'm talking when the
we have
last
to
game
watch
is
3
played.
games now. Still 3
Yeah.
games. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No. By the way, I'm not watching.
I might not do well match reactions to
No,
that.
no,
mate.
The fans should be boycotting, by the way. They shouldn't go to the stadium.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing now. Don't worry about that. If you guys, I'm telling you to both of you, I'm gonna tell this to Majors when we do the podcast again, Dave, on your channel. If we do not see a major change in the summer, I'm telling you, and how many people are watching now? How many people are watching, Dave?
1,000.
Okay, 1,000. I'm telling you guys and the 1,000 people watching, smash the likes up and stop, by the way. We are going to enter our dark period of this club. 4, 5 to 6 to 7 years struggling. It's coming. If that guy upstairs, if that guy upstairs doesn't pull out his finger now and start doing the right thing, we're screwed. And it's sad, bro. It's really sad. I have to say this, but it's the truth. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah, Omar, mate. You won La Liga. Congratulations. Oh, look, I said at the beginning of the stream, I said, congratulations to Barcelona, mate. You've shown us 2 years how to do it on the bounce. This season is a better season for Barcelona. This season, the players have been magnificent at times. They've shown levels at times. They got the results of matches where you need to get them to win leagues, and that's what they did. Obviously, the Champions League wasn't there for Barcelona, neither was the Copa del Rey, but they had a magnificent La Liga season this season, I've got to be honest. So tell me your thoughts and feelings, mate, on Barcelona winning La Liga, mate. Tell me.
Yeah, first of all, before I start, I just want to say, sometimes there are certain people that you live rent-free in their heads, and they always have to talk about you, even if you don't share a league with them, right? So fuck whoever those guys are. I'm the champion of Spain, and I have won more leagues than they've seen in their lifetime. So let's get into what is important. Let's talk about teams that are relevant. Let's talk about Barcelona winning the league back-to-back, right? Some relevant teams. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen my club win multiple leagues against Real Madrid, but I've never actually seen my club beat Real Madrid to win the league. There's something special about beating your biggest rivals to win the league. There's nothing sweeter, bro, than beating your direct rivals. Because usually you can beat them to the punch, but actually beating them to actually win it is one thing, and that is special. And I would just like to say, listen, today, that performance just encapsulates both of our seasons, doesn't it? Let's be real. That 90 minutes that you just watched just encapsulates the performance of who wanted it more. See, here's the thing about Barcelona, right? Have we been 10 out of 10? No, we haven't. Even Barcelona, even rival fans who watch this will tell you, yeah, there's parts of this team that need fixing. There's parts of this team that needs, tweaking, right? And I've called it out. I'm not afraid. I'm not a coward. A lot of people out here, they only want to glaze, but they're afraid to criticize. Dave, you know what I mean, right? When you give credit, everyone's like, oh, you called the club out, oh, you don't deserve to celebrate. But then when they start to criticize, you never show mercy. I don't care. I'm the same. I'll give my criticism. I will criticize when I need to criticize. I'll give credit where credit is due. And you know what? It wasn't a 10 out of 10. But you know what? It will still be a season to remember because of what these players did this season. To retain our league, to beat our biggest rivals, it will make this season look better than it was supposed to. Because a month ago, we were not thinking this season was going to be looking like this. We were thinking, okay, we might win the league, right? Best case scenario. But now we're going to win the league, potentially do 100 points, and beat our biggest rivals. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. And this is the difference, isn't it? Barcelona, here's the thing, man. Today's performance.
You're going, Sam. You're going.
Just this game in general.
I need to go to sleep.
Make sure everybody subscribes to Sam. Yeah, his link is in the
next week. Dave, is the podcast on next week?
Bro? Yeah, podcast is on this Thursday. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll make that.
Oh,
congratulations, my
definitely do numbers.
What?
Do that to Sam.
Congratulations, my bro. Everyone, have a good night.
Easy, man. Come on.
I'll be honest with you, Sam. I'll be honest with you, Dave. Right? I think honestly, I gave this Madrid team way too much credit. I really did. I'm sorry, but I did. I made the mistake because I genuinely in my heart thought that, you know what, they have nothing to play for. But at least they would not want to see their biggest rivals win the league against them. At least, right? The pride in you would not allow that. You would like, okay, listen, man, we're gonna do whatever it is. If we have to even stink out a 1-0 in the stadium and lose the league next week, fine. You feel me, right? We don't care. But you're not winning the league against us. Dude, this team today, you guys just bent over, bro. From literally the minute one. We just started this game and we were the better team from the first minute. I was like, bro. When we scored in the first 10 minutes, I just started there like, wow, these guys just, it was amazing. Don't get me wrong. Amazing free kick, right? Nothing Courtois could have done about it. But you would think, okay, you're 1-0 down. You're about to see your rivals win the league. Now this is going to wake Madrid up. Now they're going to wake up. Because I was thinking, now they're going to really wake up now.
They won't wake up.
I've had a few good corners, but really, no way. We made it 2-0 before the first 20 minutes. I was like, bro, they're going to batter these guys. Because let's be real.
Barcelona actually took the foot off the gas. They took their foot off the gas after they scored the second
No,
goal.
we did.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Coach was safe. They made a lot of good saves today. That
He
game,
didn't
this
say,
game
yeah,
could have
they
easily.
took the extreme foot of the gas. Like they could have actually battered Real Madrid. Like if they
This is
really
my
wanted.
Yeah.
point.
Yamal was, I said this to Isco earlier. I said if Yamal was on and Rafinha was on full flow, oh my lord, it would have been a.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
what I
we
mean.
had-
You were playing. You're playing a Barca team without a Yamal. Without remember, because a lot of people look at this season and say Yamal and Rafinha have been integral to everything that is good at Barca. Rafinha played what 20 minutes today.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we played 70 minutes without these two, and we dominated this team. And by the way, let me just remind everyone, right? Do you guys remember in the past few weeks, all the talk has been without Mbappe, this team looks better. So what are we gonna say? Oh, Valverde wasn't around. That is why you guys lost. No, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that Valverde missing
bro.
is the reason why you guys were poor today. I'm sorry. Where was Vinny today? Where
Yeah.
was Vinny
Ass.
today, bro? Where was he at
Oh,
all? Did he do anything of significance today?
Nope.
Anything of significance? Jude Bellingham. Where was
bro.
Jude?
Yeah.
Dude,
Apparently, he's
I was
apparently
just
got hit
sitting
in
there.
the
I
face
could not
and
believe
then
how
knocked
easy
out
this
of
game
it.
was. I really could not believe how easily we won this game.
Yeah.
It was
we
just
didn't even
very
try.
simple. It's very simple for Barcelona, unfortunately. Like I look at today's game and I was saying the way they would this is the main piss take I saw today. 30 minutes in, the crowd are doing Olé chants. This is ridiculous. This is
Yeah.
Barcelona.
And we were impressive.
They were taking the piss, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were passing the ball around and making Real Madrid chase. I was like, brother, like, just like give up, mate. Just give up. Just do it. But no, oh, wait, hold up. Oh, yeah. This is Real Madrid. Apparently 15 Champions Leagues, yeah. We will show that on the pitch. Okay, cool. But
That's
you
what they
don't
will
wanna-
do. Exactly. Idiots.
Yeah, you don't want to
They
hunt and
did.
you want to chase and you want to like how is that any
Bums, bro.
significance, mate? When the fans they're doing Olé chants on your head tops in flipping 30 minutes in the game. It's ridiculous. The goal was
Hold on. This guy in the super chat. I never said we played our best 11. I'm literally giving credit because we didn't play our best team today.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that we
you
played
didn't
our
say-
best 11. Anyone who watched the game knew this wasn't our best 11. Don't get into it. Most of our better players are there, but our key players in Yamal and Rafinha, who usually are game changers, we didn't need them today to win this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true.
completely
Yeah,
fair, bro. That's
True that,
completely fair,
yeah,
bro.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Relic says, "Thank you for a beautiful stream day, but I'm not signing out. Can't stand Sam Goodlane." Sam didn't read that anyway. We'll move. Omar, don't
Yeah, this is
Omar,
what he was saying.
don't play our best 11 ever. Stop waffling. This club will come back hard, so that you all scream and wet the bed. Yeah, probably, mate. You never know what happens next year because Barcelona, if they carry on this trajectory, and look, if they look, I'm going to tell you something now, guys. Yeah, Real Madrid fans. So this is what you need to be scared of. Yeah. If Barcelona recruit very good, two very good defenders, they recruit a midfielder, somebody that's actually a stopper in midfield, somebody who's going to really just help them out in those areas. If they recruit a number 9 proper one this season, we are in trouble next season. I'm telling you right now, major trouble. If they actually get a proper 9, oh
Bro,
my lord!
just our defense. Fix the defense. Bro, if we get a tough defense, if we get a good defense, it's over for everyone. I think,
Yeah.
look, don't get it twisted. I think our attack still needs fixing. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I trust this attack to dominate. No. But I think what this team has shown is that we create so many chances. Even with the players that we have, we can still get goals in this team. Because we create too many chances in games. You understand what I mean, right? Too many chances to not take it, right? Defensively is where we usually struggle the most, right? But this is the thing, right? This game and this season, it's just a joke, like in general for you guys, like just watching this. Because I was just sitting there like, this is the difference between a club that plays for their manager and those that don't play for their manager. Your manager, the Barca players today, after the news we heard this morning with Flick's father passing away, you can tell these players probably took a lot of motivation from that and say, you know what, man,
Yeah,
we need to play for the manager because he's here. He's here with a heavy heart, and he's still going to be in the dugout coaching us, right? Give it your go. Give it a go. And they did. Your players today, they were more playing like horses on tranquilizers, dude. I was sitting there watching this, like, oh my days, these guys are already on vacation. And I'm sitting there looking at Mbappe on Instagram posting when you guys were 2-0 down. Like,
No, don't get me started on that again, please, because
I just
will-
sat there
will
like,
be
bro,
against this guy,
no,
mate.
this every time anything this club, this team does is cringe. Everything, like anything that they do right now. This is the crazy thing, man. And honestly, bro, like this season for me, this game just encapsulates. It's just the rubber stamp of your season. Let's be honest, Dave. It's the complete rubber stamp. This is the moment where you're like, okay, we thought the shit season. This is where we basically wrap it up, right? Just the final bow to the shit season that we've had, right? All the conflicts, manager changes, fighting in the locker rooms, infighting, president not getting involved, managers this, and now we lose the league to our biggest rivals. We literally hand them the league. That's it. That's the final nail to the coffin. And it's like, bro, if this doesn't wake Florentino Perez up next season, you are finished. Because, bro, Flick has already won every trophy domestically against Real Madrid. Think about that for 1 second.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every domestic trophy in Spain, he's beaten Real Madrid to it. Literally. Not even
he beat us. The Super Cup they won against Real Madrid in the final. And I mentioned that at the beginning. People don't hold the Super Cup into significance because they think, oh, it's a small trophy. It's the one that really carries the momentum going forward for in the season because it's a trophy. It's the first one of the season, and then you realize what you can win properly throughout the season. Okay, cool. We beat Real Madrid. Now it's going to give us a sense of urgency. Now it's going to give us a sense of motivation to play better and play better and play better. And then all the Real Madrid fans, of course, we beat Barcelona in October and everybody's singing and dancing and all that. But you didn't beat Barcelona in flipping the Super Cup, did you? So ultimately, that's what happens. You basically just literally sold yourself, mate. You sold your butt cheeks, mate. Yeah, just to have, the October trophy. But unfortunately, you didn't win the most important trophy in the beginning of the season, which is the Super Cup. Yeah,
Yes.
Super Cup's the equivalent of the Carabao Cup in the UK because that's the first chance of a team that can win a trophy.
Yeah.
And you saw essentially, you saw how Man City came, and they came on that kind of like that resilient run where they start beating teams and beating this because they won the Carabao Cup and they said, okay, cool, we're going this, we'll start beating teams. Barcelona, they did exactly the same thing and they just start winning games and winning games. They had that mad long streak. I can't remember how many games it was. Yeah. And that's Barcelona in a nutshell. They play football on the pitch. They don't play rubbish, So unfortunately, they beat us in the Super Cup, and that's the very first taste of success in the season. If you win that, then you start really winning games after properly because you're like, okay, cool. We'll have a bit more chest about us when we come out on the pitch. And Barcelona, I know they had their results. I know they had their Gironas. I know they had Sevilla. 2 other teams, obviously Real Madrid.
No, we have Betis, Alaves, and Valencia left.
Yeah, exactly. And now you have a chance to become Centurions ingrain that in history.
With this team.
It's mad, isn't it? Obviously, I'm not going to say this just to down, obviously, Barcelona's achievement this year. La Liga is trash, but Real Madrid are just even more trash, mate, because unfortunately, we can't beat the teams that we should have beaten, the Celta Vigo, the Getafes, the Osasunas, the Mallorcas. These teams you're supposed to beat to win La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona, they go away. They thought Villarreal was going to be a tough game. Beat them. Espanyol go away. They thought Espanyol was going to be a tough game. Beat them. These kind of games, they went and they conquered. Real Madrid, we went and we lost. Yeah, that Osasuna game still lives in my memory. I'm sorry. Celta Vigo still lives in my memory. Getafe will live in my memory for time.
Yep,
Get
at home.
beat.
At home.
We're not even the most successful, the second most successful team in Madrid this season. Vallecano are better than us, mate. They reached a fucking European final. They have a chance.
They are. That's true.
They have a chance to beat Crystal Palace in the Conference League final. If they beat at least Atletico Madrid reached the semi-final of the Champions League.
They had a better season than us as well. Yeah,
exactly. Atletico Madrid had a better season than us. I'm sorry, we're the third.
Atletico Madrid went to a final. Yeah,
we're the third West team in Madrid at the moment. Vallecano are in a final of the
this season. Yes,
I know it's the conference. You probably Real Madrid. We say will walk the Conference League. I'm not so sure, people. I'm not so sure. Vallecano's in a final against Crystal Palace. Watch that game. It's going to be very interesting. But if Vallecano win that, Yeah, they're better than us this season.
Yeah, on
wanna-
paper,
I think
this season is
I'm
better,
rooting for them. I hope they do win it. But you know, another thing, right, Isco and Dave, one thing I would say, and I'm going to say this about Madrid. You see this Madrid team, right? You just mentioned something. I forgot about it. I was talking about it. I kept on. No, so the one. Yes,
For sure.
exactly. So yeah, exactly. So because they won the Copa del Rey, that's true. They won the Copa del Rey, so
Yeah,
they actually have a better season. But you know what it is with this Madrid team? I feel like it's different from the old Madrid teams that we've seen, Dave. Right? You see the old Madrid teams that didn't used to win as much. There was never an excuse to deny you why you didn't win. There was accountability. There was always a self-reflection of we were good, we were not good enough. This was the problem. This is where we need to fix and this and this and this. I remember after the Perez first time when he left, right? And you know, you guys won the 2 leagues and then you lost the league to us in 2009. There was no excuse. There wasn't a sitting there. You weren't sitting there like, but we won the league back to back the last 2 years. It was never that. It was always okay. We lost the league. The following season, you guys got close in 2010. Nearly lost the league. Okay, we're not good enough. For Pellegrini, even though you had like 90 something, doesn't matter. You didn't win the league. You get sacked. Go get Mourinho. You understand what I mean? Accountability. You see the differences. This current squad, and this is not even the fans, because sometimes you hear the fans, they will say, but we won 15 Champions Leagues, this and this and this. You kind of, excuse, if let's say Barca fans are kind of say, we just won the league against you back to back. They will always make this go, we won 15 Champions League. Okay, cool. That's easy for the fans to say. It's one thing when the players start believing that shit. You should not be thinking about the 15 Champions Leagues you've already won. You should be thinking of, bro, we have not won a trophy in the last 2 years. We just lost the league to Barcelona. Not good enough. Don't sit there and make excuses of, well, how many Champions Leagues have Barcelona won? Who cares, dude? You should be worried about now. You should be worried about who you are now. Stop thinking about the past, bro. Every club that always thinks like this, dude, they go years without winning. Liverpool used to thought like this for years until they went 30 years without winning the league. United went how many years have they now won? 13 years? How many years? 13 years. 13 years without winning the league. But they will still remind you, but we won the league in the last 15 years, this and this and this. We've won the most league titles. Doesn't matter, bro. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? These players need to stop thinking about what they've done. This is not just for Real Madrid. I say this because I'm a Barca fan. Because I have the same kind of thinking. This is why a lot of people don't understand why I'm always overcritical with this team, even when we're winning. Because when you are raised to think of winning is the bare minimum, winning leagues, winning Champions League, when you're controlled to think like this, you never get satisfied. You always think, dude, there's more. I want more. Next season, I want to win it again. I've just won the league. I want to win it again next season. I want to do the 3P. Because that is how I was raised to support. Never lower your expectations. You can give credit where credit is due, but think about the here and now. And these players, that's their problem, bro. They're too stuck on the past. Their past successes have given them this enormous ego to forget that they are playing for Real Madrid. That dude, whatever you've done last 2 seasons ago doesn't matter today.
Yeah, it doesn't matter today.
If you're garbage today, you're going to get sold in the summer if you're shit. I don't care if you won your Champions League 2 seasons ago. You haven't done nothing since. What are you doing for me now? And that's the problem. This team, these players, this is not good enough. You see today what you just mentioned about the Ole, and that's the final thing I'm going to say, Isco. The Ole thing, I need to call you out on that. When we beat you guys 5-0 in 2010, and we were just passing around your team, what happened? So you're going to just kick the shit out of Messi. Because he said, bro, you think I'm going to be sitting around here where you guys pass the ball on us, bro? No, we're going to break your freaking legs. Because that is the mindset, dude. It's about pride. Like this guy was like, yo, you're not going to beat us 5-0 and then stop passing the ball on us and think that we're not going to do anything about it. That's what you do, bro. That's how you show that you care. That's how you show you're pissed. That's how you show, dude, you're not going to do this to me. And that's the problem, bro. This team, bro, these players that you guys have, trust me, man.
They have no mentality. I'm sorry. They have no brain box.
That's the biggest point,
they can think. They think that it's just absolutely like it's okay to go out there and just coast your way to wins. Like they go against smaller teams in La Liga. They walk out on the pitch thinking they're just automatically going to win. Like, first of all, you need to play football to win, which you don't know how to do anyway. Yeah. And you're playing against teams in Spain. I know Spain's teams are not the best in the world, but unfortunately, they still know how to pass the ball. They that's their first thing they learn in Spain is 100% that they know how to pass the ball around you. We saw Elche, the first game that we played them in their ground, yeah, bopping us off the park. Elche.
Okay, yeah, the 2-2.
It was unbelievable. And yeah, I know. And we're like, brother, they're absolutely outplaying us. They deserve to win that game, by the way. Yeah. And then we have teams also like Vallecano as well, all these different teams that we had win on a string of games where we started getting draws upon draws upon draws. I'm like, do we actually really know how to play football? We don't know how to play football at all. Like our football, the bare bones of our football is trash to watch. It's trash to play. So how are you expecting to win games? What are you just expecting to scumbag your way? Real Madrid, yes, we've had individual talent that brings out our games. I understand that. Fine. Yeah. It's never been the most exciting team to watch football. But at least know how to play their basics. At least know how to give and go and pass inside the box and know how to actually when to shoot and when to pass off. They don't know how to do that, mate. Even I know how to do that. I've never reached a professional level of football in my life. Yeah. But unfortunately, I know how to do that. You learn that even in school. This team, mate, unbelievable. Isco, mate, you want to say anything else?
Right.
Yeah, just before I go,
Yeah.
like people don't understand how much mentality plays into actually being a footballer, bro. They
Yeah.
just don't. Like I never went pro, but I was almost there. I was like playing for a Victoria Pilsen, and like if you're not there mentally, you are fucked. You're literally fucked. If you don't believe you're good enough, you're fucked. If you're not on it the game day, even on game day, if you wake up not feeling the game, you can't play even at the lowest of levels in professional football. You can't pass the ball. You're not gonna be there with your first touch. You're gonna be scared of somebody pressing you. You can say whatever you want that these players are way better than us. They will, we were never as good technically. It doesn't matter, bro. If you're not there mentally, if you're not already 3 steps ahead of these players, like you could say Real Madrid is better than these players from Vallecano, but Vallecano are not bums. They have to be good footballers to be playing in La Liga. And if they are mentally already prepared that Real Madrid is a better club than them, that's exactly why they're going to beat us. Because in our head, we're thinking the same. Yeah, it's just Vallecano. It's just Vallecano, guys. I don't care. And Vinny's probably thinking, yeah, I have to score 3 goals today because I need to win the Ballon d'Or because I lost it to Rodri. And Mbappe is probably thinking the same. Jude is probably thinking, oh shit, I just went from a surgery. I need to make the World Cup squad. Holy shit, I'm not going to make the World Cup squad. I need to perform. Nobody's thinking about the team, bro. Literally, that's the biggest part. I know it's not all on the players. Yeah, the injuries, for example, it's unlucky, but like that's just life. You're gonna have injuries. Like Militao, what can he truly do about his injuries? I get that completely.
I'm sorry, he just needs
and Mendy's just fucked injury wise. That's completely a different situation.
He's injured. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just and now that doesn't happen 90% of the time. But players like Vinny, Mbappe, Jude, even Camavinga. Do you think Camavinga wants to get a red card against Bayern? Of course not. Of course not. But that brother is coming off the bench after getting benched by Thiago Petar, and he's probably thinking, holy shit, I need to do everything on the pitch. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to take the ball away. I need to win this game for Real Madrid. And that's why he got the yellow, because these players are cooked mentally. And exactly like you said, that game in the Super Cup, if they won that game, mentality switched. Suddenly, Jude Bellingham is looking at World Cup as the starter. Vinicius just scored a goal in the final and we won. We did it without Mbappe. Or if Mbappe came off the bench, scored, mentality is up there. That's what I wanted to mention, because like people only talk about football, technical ability, how Jude Bellingham doesn't have a first touch. I mean, he has a better first touch than all of you combined in the chat. So that's just not how football works, bro. It is mentality. I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to mention. But thank you for having me. I have to go, bro.
Absolutely.
It's so late.
Guys, make sure you check out Isco's content. Obviously, his channel is pinned in the actual description. Make sure you go and check out Isco with a K, people, not with a C, like the player. Isco with a K. To make sure you go follow him and subscribe to him. He does obviously a lot of content around Real Madrid, so make sure you do that. Isco, mate, thank you much for joining me, mate. This stream, mate. I've got 2 hours and 30 to go, mate. Unbelievable! What a great stream this is going to be. But Isco,
big up, Dave, and
cheers, brother.
Yes, big up, Omar. Thank you.
Good on Isco, man. Every time, bro.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm trying to get some Barcelona fans in here because I want Barcelona fans to try and.
Yeah, I'm sure guys like Jonas and all these guys will join later.
Yeah, Will is coming on in 5 minutes, guys. So he's just informed me.
Cool. I mean, interesting because I will be waiting for Will because I do want to know what he's gonna say about his performance because there's no Mbappe to blame today. There's no Mbappe to blame today. Don't blame Mbappe. Blame the rest of the team. But this is the thing, isn't it? Bro, like this team, right? I'm gonna be very honest. If I was a Madrid fan, God forbid, but if I was, I'm telling you right now, bro, the amount of hate I would have for this squad, I don't think I would ever have that kind of hate for any other team. Like in my life, one thing I would say about me as a Barca fan, I've criticized a lot of Barca teams, right? But most of the time, the one thing I've always talked about when I look at Barca teams, I've never really questioned the commitment of players in my team, right? Because I feel like the club does it, like the philosophy of the club always teaching players to give it their all, and if you don't give it your all, you get benched or you get sold. Like you see guys like Coutinho when they came in and they had great starts. In the second half, when he came in, when he had the first full season and he was showing a lot of effort, dude, he got benched. Even though we would spend a lot of money on him, if you remember in 17-18 when he came in January, he started very well. And then in the 18-19 when he had the full season, he started, his efforts started slowing down. Dembele benched him. And he never was recovered after that. Why? Because at the club, it's about effort. It's about giving 100%. If you don't give 100%, dude, you're getting benched. It doesn't matter who you are and how much they spend on you. You understand what I mean? And this is the problem with this Madrid team. I don't need players to shout. I don't need players to fight referees, fight other players. I don't need you to fight other players. That's not what I mean. When I'm talking about giving a goal, I'm talking about your effort on the ball. You running. How much running are you doing? How many shots are you taking? How many crosses in the box are you doing? Am I seeing you on the pitch? Am I seeing you making runs? Am I seeing you doing something? I don't need you to get into fights, man. That's the problem with some of these players. These players, sometimes I feel like they misconstrued when they talk about fight for the badge. We're not saying literally fight. We're talking about giving 100% on the pitch. This team, today's game was the perfect example of it. You saw one team that gave 100% because they knew this was a huge opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity to win your league against your biggest rivals. They were like, no, we are going to take it. Doesn't matter. We don't have Yamal. Doesn't matter if we have Rafinha's half bit. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to win this game. We want it. We wanted more. And Real Madrid walked into this game and thought, let's just get the season over with. How dare you? Like, I know the fans can say, oh, yeah, the season is over. Bro, you as a player should never think that the season is over.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, even if you were not interested with this in this game day, if you had won this game together, you would have at least left this game saying, hey, at least the players play for pride. At least.
I never said about the pride thing. I never went on the pride thing, mate. I never went on it. I think it's just false, mate. You can't go into the match and say, oh, we're going to play for pride. At least it's like, I mean, at least show that you can actually play some football. But like, okay, maybe in some element, then you can go for pride to stop Barcelona winning. Delay it one more week. Doesn't really matter. Like at the end of the day, Barcelona, they've won La Liga already. They won it long time ago. It wasn't just a build up to this week. It's a long time ago, and that's the problem. I just want to get the super chat. Sorry. I want to get the super chat by Victim 7719. It says, Dave, can Madrid turn it around by next season? Or is it a complete rebuild for a few years? Look, I'm going to say something right now. This is not just a few years, mate. Could be a 3-4 year project, mate, or something like that. Because
you think this thing is a clear out? Like
Mourinho will come in. If he comes in, he may get the immediate fix done, but it's an internal problem. I'm sorry. Like, we're talking about players in the locker room that hate each other internally. Like, I remember when Valverde scored the hat-trick against Man City. Valverde went into the change room. He started shaking everybody's hands.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Yeah, I did. I saw that today.
Tchouaméni looked at him and gave him a handshake, but nothing too like, oh, you scored a hat-trick. Like, congratulate your player. Congratulate him because he's got like nothing, like no emotion. Like they must.
There's something definitely in there.
There's definitely something in there that's not spoken about. Yeah. The whole fight thing with Tchouaméni and Valverde is an absolute craziness. The whole thing between Rudiger and Carreras as well was an absolute craziness. Like, this is Rudiger, Carreras, but you're defenders. You're supposed to be a unit together. You play next to each other on the pitch. Carreras is a left back. Rudiger's the left centre back of Real Madrid. You're supposed to be playing together, and you don't. You're out there on a training pitch, giving slaps to each other, whatever. Like, and then the training ground, the trainers as well. And then you have also in Real Madrid. I'm sorry to say this, and it comes onto the super chat. We have the club staff saying that Mbappe is a bad team player, openly and honestly. This is next level. This is not something that's going to be fixed instantly. Mbappe may come in tactically and change Real Madrid to scumbag a La Liga, maybe out of the blue. Yeah. However, that's not long term. Jose Mourinho is not going to be around here for 3 years. He's not a long term manager. Jose Mourinho.
He's just a 1 or 2 season.
Not a long year manager. He's a 1 to 3 season manager, and that's it. Yeah. Look, from Porto to Chelsea to Inter to Real Madrid, like you know it and you see it notoriously. He's not a long term manager. Yeah. He's similar in the respect of Ancelotti. He came in, he done his business, he won the trophies, he went out. Then obviously Zidane came in. Zidane won his trophies across 3 years. Zidane, if you look at it on paper, he's one of our longest serving managers over the last few decades. It's crazy, isn't it? Zidane. So we're looking at it and we're saying that for our all success years and everything, like we had genuine leaders on the pitch. We had genuine leaders. If you look at training footage, go and look at it, please, people, please.
Dude, I've seen the video. Trust me, I've seen.
Look at the training footage when Toni Kroos is on the pitch, and I think it's Lucas Vazquez. He kicks the ball like Toni Kroos, and he said, "Don't do that again." And he instantly shuts up, Zidane, when he's on a trainer, this guy is on the pitch playing football with his guys, giving 1-2 give and goes before they release shots into the top corner. Yeah. That's what a true coach does, because Zidane knows how to play football and probably can play football better than any of these guys, even at years old and walking stick. Yeah. So this guy is doing 1-2 give and goes. That's what a coach does. That's what your true leader does. Kroos, Modric, yeah. He's on the pitch and he's directing orders, saying, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Pass the ball there." That's what Modric did. Ramos goes on the pitch, mate, and he will strangle you if he doesn't see you have 100% commitment. Yeah. This guy had verbal arguments with Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch. Ramos, yeah, because he knows what Cristiano Ronaldo needs to do to score his goals and win the team the trophy, not Cristiano Ronaldo the trophy. Cristiano Ronaldo got his own accolade, fine, yeah? The team the trophy. So this is what I'm talking about. And we don't have that, unfortunately, now. We have 11 cones out on the pitch, 11 statues out on the pitch. Rudiger's not a captain. Militao's not a captain. Courtois can be, but he's not vocal enough to be a captain.
He's not vocal enough, and that's surprising.
Valverde is getting beaten up, by a next man in the team, Tchouaméni, when he's supposed to be the captain. That shows that he commands no respect. Carvajal can be the captain, but this guy is not fit enough to be on the pitch and demand orders, and really bark orders at people. Vinny, this guy is too much of a crybaby. He goes down every single time he's on the pitch. If he doesn't get his own way, he goes down. Mbappe will never be a captain of this team. I'm sorry. Arda Güler is too young. We don't have genuinely a guy who can do this. And we have, obviously, the guy coming in now, Mr. Will himself, other than Will.
Yeah, before Will comes in with fraud, I'll talk to him next. You know what, Jay, just before you talk to Will, right, let me actually just, echo some of the words you said. Let me tell you something, right? You see, if you look at leaders, some people are not born leaders. Sometimes people can grow into leadership. You understand what I mean, right? When Ramos was a kid, Ramos was like 19. He walked into a locker room with Raul, Guti, all of these super, like Casillas, right? He had leaders around him, and he was seeing how these leaders were moving on the pitch, vocally, on all this stuff, right? When there's a Ronaldo came in, right? Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't a leader when he arrived at Real Madrid. But guess what? Raul was still there. Guti was still there. And then Casillas, importantly, was there. You understand what I mean, right? And Casillas was a leader in that team. When Raul and Guti left, Ramos had become more of a leader. He was becoming more vocal now by that point. So he was becoming more of a guy in the locker room that could speak. Casillas was still there as the main leader. When Casillas left, Modric was there. So guys like Ramos, he was there basically being the vocal guy because he was the veteran basically on paper around that time because he was the longest serving at the club. He didn't care about whoever you were. He was going to tell you what he thought. And the players did, and this was the difference. The players around that time understood that we're playing for Real Madrid. So anytime Ramos spoke, they didn't think, oh, this person is being harsh, or this person has this on me, or this person has a problem against me. No, they understood that it came from the fact that the team was supposed to win. The team wasn't good enough. I wasn't carrying my weight, this and this and this, and they understood it. Guys like Zidane, when you look at the 2017 Madrid team, look at that squad, and I'm like, bro, you see winners everywhere in that squad. Everywhere. That if you look at a squad that should be full of egos, that should have been that team, because everyone there was a winner, club and country. You understand what I mean, right?
They had a man who respected, bro.
They had the respect for the manager, but also they understood that they were playing for Real Madrid. They all knew they were not bigger than the club. You understand what I mean, right? So they all had to play accordingly. They all had to play to the books. You understand what I mean? That is the difference, bro. When I look at the Madrid team of the older years, and I'm like, dude, we're talking about the GOATs, some of the greatest players we've ever seen play the game, right? Yeah. Playing in Madrid, and none of these guys were sitting there thinking that, oh, I'm at Madrid now, I'm the main man, I'm this, I'm that. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, as much as people criticize him, Cristiano Ronaldo gave it his all every single year. People can call his, people can say, oh, he was arrogant, he always wanted to score goals, this and this and this. But Ronaldo wasn't making it all about him all the time. He wasn't sitting there throwing tantrums and saying, if I don't get what I want, I'm leaving and all this stuff. No, at the end of the day, he wanted to win, but he also wanted to, obviously, he had that individuality about him, but he also had this mindset of, I want to win as well. I want to win the league, and I want to win the championship. So if I have to pass the ball sometimes, I will do it to win. You understand what I mean? Some of these players, dude, they think about themselves too much, way too much. But
yeah, Will, say your piece, mate, on Real Madrid, mate. Like, again, mate, trophyless again, brother. 2 seasons back to back. We are in the absolute dumps, mate. Say your piece, brother.
Bro, we are trash. We are trash.
I think your voice is gone, mate. I can't. But your voice is gone completely.
Yeah, bro. Like voice is
bro.
Voice is finished. I'm gonna go get me some tea after I get off of this. I'm gonna just go to bed in like the next 20 minutes here. We are trash. Oh my God, we are so shit. My bad for cursing, but my goodness me, bro. Look at the performances from the teams today. Who do you think needed to win this match more? Barcelona or Real Madrid? I can't tell. We were getting cooked by Marcus Rashford, bro. Marcus Rashford looking like Gareth Bale on that right wing. Frank Garcia getting absolutely baptized for 90 minutes. Vinicius, forgettable player. Believable on his day. The streets will forget. I am done defending this guy. I am done defending this guy, bro. The number 7 for Real Madrid. We are losing 2-0 at halftime. And this retard is my bad. This guy is telling the Barca fans 15 Champions League while he's playing like dirt. I couldn't believe it. 15 UCLs. Where is the self-awareness?
Make it make sense, brother.
Where is this? Brother, you're on the pitch and you look awful.
Yeah.
Eric Garcia got you in the fucking chokehold. And you're talking about 15 UCLs, 2-0 down at halftime. I swear to God, I will never forget these last 2 seasons. I will never forget it. To the day I die.
Yeah.
I thought last season was bad.
Yeah, this season was worse. Would you say this season was worse? This season, yeah.
Bro, the midfield.
Pedri, bro. Talk about Pedri's performance, man. Cook them today. Woo. My man,
I can't believe it, bro. Jude Bellingham. Oh, my days. Dirt. Tchouaméni, dirt. Camavinga, dirt. I saw Tchouaméni give more of a fight to Valverde on Thursday than he did Barca players. Dave, unless, I think it's very clear it's going to be Jose. It's very clear. But unless I hear reports of guarantees, I'm talking about full control. What Jose says goes. If he wants to drop you, you're dropped. If he subs you off, you're off. If he has full control of this team, I think we can do something. But if we allow player power to continue, we are finished. Because doing it the player's way has led us to nothing. And Perez as well, before I stop, Perez got to hold a lot of smoke, bro.
Yes.
Perez has to hold smoke. And then the fact that you didn't show up today, how cowardly is that?
Yeah, it's cowardly.
You didn't want to come watch the mess that you created. Because I bet you if the roles were reversed and if it was Real Madrid that could have won La Liga today, I bet you his old ass would have been there.
Yeah, he would have turned up all right.
He needs to have a generational. I'm talking about the best transfer window in history.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about the CR7, Benzema, Ronaldo, Kaká. No. I need a window better than that. Better than that. I need you to do something that's going to have me be delusional again come August. I need at least 6 players in.
Yeah.
6.
Max.
That's including Endrick and Paz. They're coming. So 4 technically that we don't own. I need 4 players coming in. I need 2 center backs. Brother, that back line today.
Yeah, back line is dead.
Do not extend Rudiger. Do not extend Rudiger. Asensio. Dirt. How is Trent our best player in a match that we were on the back foot the whole time?
He wasn't even that good. That's your
back line, our best player out there. Bro, if it was not for Courtois, this match ends 5-0 minimum. By the way, I never celebrate injuries, but thank God Lamine Yamal was not available.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
That 2-0 today, if you watch the match on paper, you say, okay, well, Madrid, they put up a good fight on paper. If you watch that match, it felt like we were down 4-0. That's what it felt like. We are shit. It is over. It is over. Season is done. The match against Oviedo, I look forward to it. If they thought the atmosphere versus Levante was hostile, I think the roof might collapse. The roof, these players, Dave, they need a reality check. And Florentino Perez is under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure right now. And if this is how he wants his last few years at Real Madrid to be remembered, then fair enough. And last thing I'm going to say, Hansi Flick, rest in peace to his father, by the way. But Hansi Flick is the worst thing to happen to Real Madrid since Pep Guardiola.
Hey, Madrid slayer, man.
He's a bigger threat than Luis Enrique. Even though Enrique won the treble, what Pep did to Real Madrid, like, this is the kind of manager that I'm talking, like, Flick, since he's come in, brother, they've won 6 out of 7 El Clásicos, and they've spent hardly any money, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Ridiculous, man. I don't got nothing else to say, bro. I just wanted to hop on real quick.
Yeah.
I was still fuming. I'm bro.
It's the effort that hurts you. Because you think about it, you're like, okay, well, we are not gonna win the league. We're not gonna win it, right? But let's at least go to the Clásico and at least delay the celebration, even if it's for a week. At least we can say, hey, we're not gonna let you guys win the league against us. You can win the league next week. You're not gonna win it against us. Absolutely not. But that's the thing, isn't it, today, Will, right? It's the fact that the players today could have gone out there, played for their at least for their pride, for the pride of the fans, to say at least, hey, listen, we are gonna play for the fans and not at least let the Barca fans have this on the Madrid fans, on them. You understand what I mean? Because they're gonna have this on you guys, right? But today, these players, they were on the beach. Dude, they were on the beach.
They were already on holiday, bro. They were already on holiday.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, when I look at our lineup, you just said it right now, Will, right? Yamal, Rafinha didn't come on until like the 70th minute. And yet, before he came on, we were so chilled, man. Like, genuinely, Getafe and Osasuna gave us more of a fight than you guys did. Osasuna, bro. Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yo, if you watch the last 2 games, you would see the Barcelona, you can get at them. And I'm like, well, and that was kind of the reason why, Dave, I was saying, if Madrid gave a show some pride, it would be close. But no, I really underestimated just how much less of a shit that these guys give. Bro, they just thought, okay, the season is over. Who cares if we lose this Clásico? The fans do. The fans do, bro. Pay for the fans. Pay for the fans that actually took their time to come and watch this game. There's some fans that actually flew to Barcelona to actually watch this trash. Play for them. Even if you drew this game and we won the league, at least you can say, at least we didn't lose. Remember, we lost the league. Fine. You gave it a go. But you guys played a Barca team without their two key players, the players that they've been carrying us. Will, you would agree with this? Yamal and Rafinha have been carrying us all season, right? And we didn't even need them today. We could have scored 5. Even with Ferran Torres, Rashford, and Fermin Lopez as our front 3.
And Courtois saved us from being embarrassed as well. He makes some excellent saves as well.
Man.
He's the only player that should not be up for sale this summer. Is Courtois.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you know what it is, Will?
Everyone else, even guys who I like, look, everybody, look, let's be very clear here. Everybody has favorite players, right? Like, it's impossible for you to have a favorite team and you don't have players that you like, right? Even my favorites, brother. A big offer comes in for Vinny, I would sell him, bro. Like, Tchouaméni, whatever, bro. Like, whatever. Whoever leaves this summer, it is what it is, bro. Because clearly something serious needs to change. I cannot go through a 3rd season of this, bro. I can't. 2 seasons is enough. It's enough. We don't need more. It is enough. Next season, I don't care how trash people think Real Madrid are. Trophies need to be won. Trophies need to go next season. Multiple. 2, minimum. 2. I need 2 trophies at least next season to make up of 2 trophies. 2 seasons I didn't see anything.
And you want to see at least a La Liga trophy in this.
La Liga must be one.
Yeah.
I want La Liga more than UCL next season.
Yeah, same.
Because if you guys don't win it, that means we won it 3 times in a row.
I know that Atleti not doing nothing. I don't care about Atleti. They're an irrelevant club. They're fighting for 4th place, third place. We cannot have Barca 3-peat this league. Fun stat, you guys know that after today, Barcelona have now equaled the amount of wins.
We did. But that's the thing. That's the thing, isn't it?
Gonzalo Garcia, my goodness me. Explain how that shot's not on target. You're through on goal.
Yeah.
If Joan Garcia makes a great save, fair enough. Keeper does his job, okay. How you not getting that on target? How is Brahim Diaz our best outfield player?
That's what I was going to say. Brahim Diaz was literally the best, and he's one of your worst players in the squad. But he still gave more of a fight than the rest of the squad. And that's the thing, isn't it, bro? I'm telling you, man. Like, bro, it's the lack of effort that always hurts you the most. It's not even like the quality, because sometimes you can look at the quality.
Always,
right?
They always. That's what I'm saying. Even when we win games, we're outrun. Even when we win.
That's what I'm saying, man. The lack of fight, dude. I'm like, I just said it right now. I'm like, when people listen to me talk about it, and they're like, "Oh, but Omar, you're a Barca fan. How do you know, dude?" It's because I'm a Barca fan that I know this, dude. Do you understand the shirt that you're wearing? Like, I feel like a lot of these Madrid players, if they could really grasp that they're wearing the Madrid shirt, the shirt that CR7 wore, R9 wore, the Stefano wore, you wearing that shirt, dude, you wouldn't have an ego. You would understand that, dude, I'm playing for the greatest club on earth if you're playing for Real Madrid, and say, yes, I'm playing for Real Madrid.
See, Omar can't fight the allegations, mate. He just said the greatest club on earth.
No, I'm saying in the eyes of the people who are wearing it. Obviously, I don't believe that shit.
I know what you mean, bro. I know.
Don't do that. Don't do that now. Oh, don't do that now. Don't do that now. I don't believe that shit. I'm just saying that if you play for Real Madrid, that should be your mindset, and that's why you shouldn't have an ego.
Yeah.
Right. I think the Barca fan players should also think that way. If you play for Barca, you're wearing the shirt that Messi wore. I'm sorry, bro. The moment you wear that shirt, dude, it's different. It's different, dude. Like you are gonna be like you're wearing the shirt that Ronaldinho wore. Like some of the greatest footballers to ever play the game wore that shirt, right? I'm sorry. Take your ego and put it to the side, because you no matter how big you think you are, you will never be bigger than this club.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand what I mean? And that is the problem with these players, man. They've forgotten who they're playing for, and that is why you guys crash out the way you are, because it's like, dude, you understand that, dude, who are you? Like, respectfully, Vinny, I know you won 2 Champions Leagues and all that, dude. Respectfully, man. Cristiano Ronaldo has how many Champions Leagues?
Yeah, mate. Don't even get me started.
Like,
Yeah, let me get the super chat. Let me give it to Will before he dips out. Dave, I'll can answer it as well with him. Dave, don't you think you're too hard on Mbappe? He's obviously me and Will we're equally as vocal, obviously. International position, not an Mbappe fan, but this is a whole team issue, it's not an Mbappe issue. He should be given one more chance. What's your thoughts on Mbappe finally, Will? Did you see his post, mate? Did you enjoy his post?
Yeah. What a time to post it, by the way.
I know, right? The timing was crazy, man. I was like, the timing, bro. You went until you were 2-0 down and put Real Madrid in there.
We had video the 15 and the Mbappe after the 2-0, bro. What's your thoughts on Mbappe, mate? Do you think you'd be given one more chance?
Oh, yeah, he will. He will.
Sure. Like, sure, bro. Look, here's my thing. As long as the next manager has full control, then fine. I don't want Perez getting involved. I don't want the board getting involved. If Mbappe is getting dropped, that's what it is. If Vinicius is getting dropped, that's what it is. If Jude gets dropped, that's just what it is. If you don't give the manager full control, then these players, you cannot trust them to get it done on their own. That is my problem. It doesn't matter who comes in, bro. It doesn't matter if the manager has one hand tied behind his back because he can't do what he wants without the board getting involved. That's how I feel. So I don't care, bro. I don't care. If Mbappe stay, Mbappe go, Vinny stay. I don't care, bro. It's fine, man. It's fine.
It's all good, mate. Mate, it's just... But I've got another 2 hours to go, so he might get people in the chat.
How long are you doing this for?
It's a 4-hour cooking session.
4-hour cooking session, bro. That's crazy.
If you want to dip, brother, let me be my.
I did a 4-hour watch along today. I started my watch along 2 hours before kickoff.
I don't need to see Real Madrid lose and scream.
For that, bro.
And Will, you touch yourself too much now. Why are you sticking around 4 hours watching this game, bro? After what they put you through this season.
You know what it is, man. I'm an idiot, and I'm a very loyal guy. Look, bro.
Look, he had a lot of faith, Will, mate. I gotta give him that.
Look,
he does have a lot.
I'm saying all this right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll be back to regular settings. Come.
Oh, we know. We will be there. Listen, I've said before, man. Listen, Will be depressed for the next few weeks. He'll be sad until the season is over. But I promise you, when the season starts, Real Madrid will win the Champions League. When that first preseason hits,
you guys know I go down with the ship. If Madrid are sinking, I'm like the captain of the Titanic, bruv.
Yeah,
I'm not getting on the lifeboat. If my club is drowning, I die with the club. But right now, though, of course, bro. I mean, it's directly after a match where I had to watch Barcelona lift La Liga. So, yeah, you know, next few weeks.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, don't expect me to get my foot off your neck, you frauds.
Hey, look,
after I just won the league on you.
Once August comes around, yeah, we're back to being the favorites for me.
Yes, wait. So when Mourinho arrives, we're just going to be like Flick Slayer, huh? Yeah, the Flick Slayer has arrived, Omar. Are you ready to see you to concede your league? All right, cool. No problem. I'll be here for it.
Don't worry, Omar. Next season. Don't worry.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. I've been on YouTube for 2 years, man. I've seen 2 league titles, bro. Dude, it's crazy that the worst years of my life was when I was on YouTube. The year I walked into YouTube, I was so depressed because we just lost. I just watched you guys win the league and Champions League, so I was depressed the whole summer. Dude, that's when my depression ended, dude. I just walked into YouTube and all I can see is wins. Champions League wins. And it just coincided with your downfall. It's so beautiful.
Barcelona fans are very lucky that me and Will didn't start a YouTube channel during the 3P era. They would be absolutely in chaos, mate, themselves. Like, it'll be absolutely crazy. Imagine me.
Will was lucky because when he joined YouTube, Madrid was still, they were at the end of their winning ways when Will joined.
Don't worry, man. All you Barca fans, y'all act like
and all you Barca fans. What can you say?
Don't worry, bro. Y'all act like we'll back. Y'all enjoy.
Well, I am enjoying it. Of course, I will enjoy it, dude, and I'm gonna enjoy it all summer, bro. Listen, Madrid fans, enjoy this L, enjoy the misery. Listen, at the end of the day, I said this to Dave on Madrid the Barca part. I said, listen, Madrid are like that horse that has that bad leg, bro. Listen, I've taken him to the back of the barn and I put 2 rounds in the head. So it's over, man. Listen, your season is over now, Dave. Well, your season is over, right? It's officially over now, right? Now you can finally get this weight off your shoulders. Enjoy the rest of the season, man. It's going to be beautiful. That Oviedo game is going to be great, man. Listening to your fans give these guys the warm reception that they deserve. Oh, I'm going to enjoy it, man. And I like to see Florentino. Like, bro, the moment they put the camera on Florentino, I promise you, the moment they put that camera on Florentino, dude, the boos that we're going to hear in that stadium, bro, it might actually break decibels. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, don't worry, mate. Do you know what? I'm actually moving to Madrid on the day that Real Madrid play Real Oviedo, and I'm going to the game.
That? Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to the game, mate. The tickets are very cheap.
I'll be honest, Dave, I would not be surprised if you lose your voice, because I expect you to boo the whole thing, the whole night.
Dave, return those tickets, brother. Just get your money back. You can spend that on something else.
They're very cheap, the tickets. They're super cheap.
Huh?
They're super cheap, the Real Madrid Real.
Yeah, I mean, they should be cheap. They should be. We ain't winning nothing. You imagine they charging top dollar for a trophyless season?
Mine was 70 quid, man. I got good seats as well, bro. It's easy money, man.
Yeah. They know what the price is.
I'll hear booze though, mate. I'll hear booze all the way. But guys, honestly, yeah, I've got a fucking long time to go. If you guys want to dip, but make sure you obviously check out Will Football Carnage in the description as per usual.
Yeah, make sure you guys don't miss Galacticos podcast tomorrow, guys.
We have Galacticos tomorrow. I don't know how we're gonna.
Make sure you guys watch it, man. It's gonna be great.
That might be the craziest thing in the world. Look at this
Football
guy.
Chaos is gonna be great too.
Look at this guy coming in, man.
Omar, Dave, Hornet.
Champions of Spain.
Listen,
King
bro,
John
turn
Carnage,
your
mate.
camera on, bro. Campeones.
You got the glasses on, man.
Here we go. Say your piece, man.
Listen, bro, Dave. I saw you were still out. I was like, damn. Oh, it says 4-hour emergency cookout. I had to pull through. I can't even lie.
You had to pop up.
Say your piece, man, on the whole season, brother. What you want to say on Barcelona, mate? Because I know you can't say anything on Real Madrid because we're absolutely trash. Say your thing on Barcelona, mate.
I was
Enjoy
just about
it.
to
The floor's yours.
Yeah, I was just about to say, listen, I actually thought it was gonna be a tough game. I thought, bro, because Dave, like, I was just for pride. Like, Real Madrid players, no way they're just gonna roll over. But that's like, once we scored the first goal, second goal, I was shocked at how bad Madrid played, bro. Because for a team that needs, Dave, think about it. You guys were down 2-0. You guys need to score 3 to win the game, right? Because a draw or a win for Barcelona wraps up the league. And you guys, I'll be honest, Dave, y'all looked awful, bro. That's one of the worst offensive performances I've ever seen, ever. I'm talking about, like, even losses that you guys have actually.
Yeah, Omar. Cool.
Yeah, big up Omar. Now, I was just about to say, I've seen Dave. That's one of the worst Real Madrid offensive performance I've ever seen, bro. Legit, you guys didn't put a foot on Barcelona. Only Gonzalo Garcia, that one chance that he missed. Yeah. But I don't remember really any other chance for Real Madrid that was clear-cut. Yaun Garcia didn't have to work. And, bro, we're playing a high line at times. Sometimes Flick dropped it. Dave, I was just shocked at how bad Madrid were. I can't lie, bro. And, you know, I have to say this, right? Because everybody wants to destroy Mbappe all the time, right? This is without Mbappe. So what now? And this is what I've been saying to a lot of Madrid fans. The problems go deeper than Mbappe. Yes, Mbappe, sure. He's part of the problem, no doubt. But, bro, it goes deeper than that. It goes all the way. Dave, you know who's the problem at Real Madrid? Florentino Perez. When this is going wrong, and that's going wrong, and that's going wrong, and this, the locker room, the players beefing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The manager has no power. You throwing out Xabi Alonso, you put Arbeloa. Arbeloa is beefing now 5 or 6 Spanish players. Dude, well, if it was a company, Dave, if it was business, who would you blame? You probably blame the CEO, whoever owns the company, whoever is the manager, whoever is the higher-ups. And for Real Madrid, it's just the same logic, but just in football. Dave, I generally think the biggest problem at Real Madrid is Florentino
Perez. I don't know what's happened the last 3 years, but he's not the same guy, bro.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Real Madrid and saying to myself, it's like, okay, you can actually say that there's many different factors in Real Madrid. The problem solution, you could be like, okay, Mbappe is the problem. Well, who actually bought in Mbappe? It was Florentino Perez. Yeah. Oh, the defensive worries that we faced last season in winter. We needed a defender at that time. We needed to strengthen. Lucas Vazquez couldn't hold out all that time. We need the defenders. We need the centre backs. Militao was injured. Who's to blame? Florentino Perez. We had the whole policy behind Toni Kroos. Like, what's going to happen with Toni Kroos when he leaves? Who we actually going to get replacement? And we got nobody. Who's to blame? Florentino Perez. The whole situation where the team is lacking direction, lacking control, lacking authority on the pitch, whatever. That can be the manager, but who actually appoints the manager and makes it in charge to do that? Florentino Perez. We had a manager that was going to maybe make us really decent tactically in terms of football on the pitch. And then who actually got rid of him properly was Florentino Perez. So Florentino Perez, yeah, is absolutely at the top of the list, mate. He's absolutely.
No, I was about to say the biggest one, right? You mentioned at the end, the biggest problem that he did. Xabi Alonso, I have to say this. A lot of Real Madrid fans were saying Xabi Alonso out. And at the time, I understand. Yeah, bro, at the time, Dave, it felt like the right thing. But with all the reports coming out and seeing all the things after Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid honestly should have stuck with Xabi Alonso. He was actually trying to change real problems at Real Madrid that were going to take time. Like when he's talking about the training, bro, players are complaining about training being serious. Like, this is not Carlo Ancelotti. This is not Arbeloa. This guy was genuinely Xabi Alonso. Maybe, dude, Dave, Enrique, his first season at PSG wasn't that good. But he set the foundations. And then look at his second season and his third seasons. It might be back-to-back.
Well, you got rid of Mbappe. Let's just call it that.
That's part of it, too. But I'm just saying, Xabi Alonso genuinely was trying to, like, get all, like, the bad roots, all the bad things from Real Madrid from the bottom, right? He was trying to build it up. And Vinicius complained. Vinicius got him sacked. And Vinicius, I'm sorry, bro. There's no Mbappe. Remember, you got Xabi sacked. That's your performance today? Bro, Dave, I was shocked by Vinny. Bro, a lot of Barcelona fans. Dude, before the game started, we were all saying, this is an awful lineup. Almost everybody was saying it's an awful lineup from Barcelona. A lot of Barca fans were complaining. A lot of Madrid fans, I saw a couple of them laughing. I can't believe how bad Vinicius played. And you're the go-to man. There's no Mbappe, right? So, I don't know, Dave. But, yeah, you're right. When it comes to the issues at Real Madrid, I mean, but, Dave, what are you guys going to do? Because he's going to be the president most likely for the next 3 years still.
Yeah, that's true, mate. Well, we're going to have to rely on him to change up this summer. We're going to have to rely on him to do certain things, like, for example, get the right players, right positions to change Real Madrid. The way that we play needs to be similar to how we played 2 seasons ago properly, where we can actually win games just by stroke of genius somewhere, somehow. But unfortunately, with Mbappe there and him not running into the right positions, with Vinny and Mbappe doing God knows what's on the full pitch, with, I don't know, Jude Bellingham running around like a headless chicken, Valverde doing God knows what as a captain, supposed to be our captain out there, but yet man is getting absolutely slaughtered by Tchouaméni. Then we got flipping defenders who can't even play 10 minutes. Mendy out there, 10 minutes, gets injured. I don't understand it. I honestly cannot understand it, guys. I really can't understand why Real Madrid are just so bad. Like, it's every department, it's every single thing stacking up together. The players, the fans as well, they're not holding their team accountable. Yeah, the fans, they go and boo one match, they win, and then they'll boo another 5 matches. Why not boo the next match? Boo the next match, hold them accountable then. That's the only problem. So we see today Barcelona 30 minutes in doing olays, mate, like after passing the ball, like olays, brother, 30 minutes in. This is absolutely a piss take. Like, how are we making ourselves, we look like dickheads out there. I'm sorry, man. We look like morons. And that's the whole point of Real Madrid in the last 2 seasons. We have been idiots, yeah. And I want to tell the players, I would love to go face to face with the players and tell them face to face. They won't allow me, but I would love to do it. You know, the players would only listen really to themselves. They don't even listen to the manager, never mind anybody else. So they're not going to listen to they're not going to listen to nobody around them. They only listen to themselves and what accolades they want to go to, unless we get someone who's going to come in and step in and actually change the mentality of these players and change the mentality of these players, showing that this club is bigger than you. Factually, Real Madrid is bigger than you. So for Barcelona now to do a season potentially where they could go 100 points, madness. Centurions twice.
Yeah, crazy, you know.
I honestly, it would be a big thing, a big achievement for Barcelona, and you can only congratulate them. And I congratulate them many times today for winning the league today. But the situation is that they have been incredible over the last 2 seasons. Barcelona, they have been, and Real Madrid haven't. So how can Real Madrid players not look at the state of it and saying, okay, what are Barcelona doing? What are Barcelona doing correct that Real Madrid isn't? Well, first things first, they know how to play football. That's the first thing. Yeah, they know how to do that. Second thing is that they work together for the team. They don't work for individuals. The individual accolades come second. Yamal plays for the team. Rafinha plays for the team. Leva plays for the team. Olmo, Pedri, Bernal, Eric Garcia, Kubasi, Kunde, whoever it is, Balde, Cancelo, John Garcia, you all play for the team. In our case, they all play for each other. They play for themselves, sorry. So that's the difference. The next thing also, they have a manager in charge that has a dedicated style of football. Yes, it may not work in Champions League. Yeah, and we've seen it over the last 2 Champions League where the situation has gone pear-shaped for them. But it definitely works in league. We know that for a fact because the last 2 seasons, they have been amazing, Barcelona. So they have a manager in charge that knows how to dedicate style. And also, they have a president that he seems like he wants to do something. He wants to show action at certain times, even though he didn't spend. He spent in the right place. Jean Garcia, let me tell you this right now, and I'm going to tell you this factually. And people will say, oh, no. Jean Garcia is a better transfer than all of our players that we got combined. Better than Trent, better than Dean Howson, better than Carreras. Is better than all these players combined. Jean Garcia, one player, the goalkeeper. I know Courtois is obviously a very good goalkeeper, but they actually got the position that they needed. Yeah? And Jean Garcia is a better transfer than all the players, mate, combined. It's facts, mate.
Dave, I actually agree with that. Jan Garcia is phenomenal. I think he's the reason why there's not a title race because now it's 14 points. I believe if we didn't have Jan, I think it'll be like 5 points, Dave. I genuinely believe this because, bro, think of all the games. Espanyol, just Villarreal, Rayo Vallecano. These were unbelievable. Those were masterclasses. Those were days Barca deserved to get battered. And Jan Garcia said, we're not losing this game. And it was just because of him. And that just because of him, Dave, because those are games nobody showed up except for Jan Garcia. Right? Exactly. And that's just those are just the 3 best games. There have been at least in La Liga, at least 8 times he has won us points. He's probably the biggest decider for why Barca won La Liga. I know Lamine Yamal's there, Rafinha in and out the team, Pedri, Hansi Flick's coaching. But bro, Dave, if there was 100%, how do I say it, bro? I'll give a large percentage to Jan Garcia. That's the bro, Dave. That's probably our best signing. Maybe since we signed Rafinha. I'm not going to lie to you, man. It's genuinely.
Factually, it's absolutely crazy. Like, when you look at it on paper, it's actually the truth. Like, our signings weren't mind-blowing signings. Like, Trent hasn't completely lit up the stage. Dean Howson is looking like a bozo on legs. Carreras also looks like a bozo on legs. Franco Mastantuono is absolutely trash, mate.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yo, Dave, I have to be honest. I think y'all got scammed. I think y'all got scammed. 60 million.
Scam, mate. That's a scam artist if I ever seen one. Rashford has been a better transfer, even though he's alone, than Franco Mastantuono. That is factually because Rashford has actually had these performances. Newcastle was one of them. Look, a lot of performances this season where he said, okay, maybe Rashford done his thing. Franco Mastantuono, when has he done his thing? I'm sorry, man. The 4 transfers this last season, we dropped peace for these guys. And it's been all shit. All of it. We didn't even get the right pieces in the right puzzle. There's nothing there. Trent is a decent player, but like I'm expecting more. I'm expecting
No,
more from Trent.
Dave, I understand because, like, if we're being honest, I think Trent is the only transfer that you're looking in the future and like, okay, he should still be good because Carrera started off well, Dave. But if we're being honest, after he started off well with Xabi Alonso, Carreras had big problems, but the reports about Carreras' unprofessionalism, the Rudiger slapped him, apparently was because he was, bro, Dave, I'm not just spewing an agenda. Now, like, I was speaking with Matrix, and he was saying, like, he's seen the reports too. So Carreras, and apparently, Dave, like, there's a reason why Fran's playing, bro. Arbeloa has fell out with Carreras. So Carreras has, like, serious locker room problems. And then you have Huijsen, who I don't think is a bad player, but I think he's going to need time because right now, let's be honest, Dave, right now today, Huijsen is not an elite center back. Right now today, should he be starting week in, week out for Real Madrid? Probably not. He should be coming off the bench, right? And then you have Franco Masantuono. I'm not going to even speak about that one. Franco, I'm sorry, Real Madrid, if there was a button to click, like to get a refund, all the Real Madrid fans, they would click that button right away. So
absolutely. Yeah. People like, I'm sorry, Kuzmo, in the chat, but he said that Franco's 18. But if you're old enough to wear the shirt, you're old enough to host smoke. He's absolutely trash, Like, there's so many examples of players around the world who are in around that age. I'm talking about 21-year-olds as well, and younger players, mate. Like, he's like Max Dowman's better than flipping Franco Mastantuono, and he's fucking 16. Like, what we're doing here? Like, we're talking about players, mate. Yamal is miles and miles and miles, and even stratosphere miles better than Franco Mastantuono.
Dave, you're like, talking about Yamal. You don't even have to go outside Madrid.
I don't even need to go Yamal, mate. I can go even worse. I can go worse than Yamal.
Dave, I generally think you could go to Castilla. I thought the Yanez guy, the 1-2 games that I see. I think just like when you watch a player, you don't really have to watch you don't have to watch a player 100 times to tell that, okay, yeah, Yamal's talented. Usually 3, 4, 5 games, you're like, yeah, this guy's really good at football. And that's what I got. Even as a Barca fan, if I'm just being objective, I got that from Yanez. I was like, yo, his way to pass is actually really good. The guy has more about him off the cuff, I feel like, than Mastantuono. And Mastantuono, we didn't get a small sample size. At the start of the season, Dave, he was playing a lot, like under Alonso. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was, He's the main guy. And look, Hendrick's better than Franco Mastantuono. Like, listen, what we're doing here. Like, honestly, like, there's some players, mate, that I look at it and I was like, look, I've just got to say something about Barcelona also, because when I look at Barcelona, I'm actually genuinely scared of what's going to happen over the next few years, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm really, really scared of what's happening. I actually don't know, like the direction that Barcelona is going to go in. Barcelona could genuinely three-peat this league next year as well. If they get the recruitment that they need to strengthen the defense and maybe strengthen a few other positions, they could genuinely three-peat this league. They already have the base there. They have Pedri, who's an exceptional midfielder. They have Bernal, who's the up-and-coming youngster midfielder that can really play the ball with Pedri. Gavi could obviously return to his best, even though I'm not really the highest advocate for Gavi anyway. Like, defenders, Bastoni's going to come in. They could get another, obviously, defender, maybe a wide right back or left back. Maybe they can put Cancelo right back, or get an actual right back and maybe put Cancelo left back and carry on there. Because Kabasi is decent. Eric Garcia, you can obviously factor in that. They can get, obviously, they already have Fermi Lopez, they have Dani Olmo. Like, they have exceptional 10s as well that can really play that position. They have Yamal on the right-hand side, maybe getting a replacement for Yamal. If he goes out, maybe you could obviously factor that in. Rafinha, maybe, well, I don't think Rashford will stay at Barcelona, but if they do, then, okay, they have a decent player to come off the bench. They need a number 9. Barcelona need number 9. If they get a number 9, Real Madrid are cooked, literally. Yeah, if they get number 9, it's done. Real Madrid are not.
You know what it is, Dave? The reason why is because we already got the core. You just said it. We got the main piece. Yeah, UCL, Barca's not there yet. Sure, I can even admit that. I can hold my hands up, right? Mm-hmm. But for the dominating Spain in La Liga domestically, Dave, we have won 3 out of the last 4 now. 2 different managers, and this manager's a serious manager. This guy has barely spent money at all. Dave, we have not backed Hansi Flick at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was the season for Real Madrid to win, Dave. I have to be honest with you. To be honest, man, I know we said Jan Garcia how big he is, right? But at the end of the day, Dave, we spent 27 million and we retained the league. Like that's baffling to me. It's Dave, it's mad that Barcelona and the way that we're gonna win this league, 14 points. It might be more. It might honestly, Dave. I think it's gonna be over 15 by the final. You know what I'm saying? Match day. I think Madrid they're checked out, right? And that's my thing that Barcelona for La Liga, we already got the pieces to succeed in La Liga. And you're right. If we get a Bastoni, if we get a fullback, a right back, this was out. I think, Barca fans, don't kill me on this. I think we can sell Jules Koundé because Eric Garcia did a very good job today. I think he's a good backup. Dave, I would like to get a good right back, a center back. Can we get a striker and then another winger instead of Rashford? I wouldn't touch the midfields right now. Dave, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I see it. Dave, I see it. I see the
He sees the free peat coming in.
Yeah, bro, I see it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I need to understand if Real Madrid can win that, mate. Because I look at Mourinho and say, okay, he comes in, maybe he can scumbag a league, mate, somehow. I don't know how he's gonna do it. He can park the bus for 10 million years and just hit teams on transition, and maybe, hopefully, we do it. But do I really see it? Do you really see it, guys, in the chat? If Mourinho comes in, can he really beat Barcelona to a league title when they're nearly going to actually get 100 points? Or even if they get 100 points, they've surpassed not only last season, they've surpassed any Barcelona team since Villanova's Barcelona team, who got the Centurions in the first place. That's better than any Barcelona. Imagine that. Better than any Barcelona team we've seen since 2013. That's madness in a league campaign.
Dave, this is why I'm saying.
I don't even know about if Mourinho can do it. I'm sorry. I don't know if Mourinho can do it.
Dave,
I'm starting to doubt myself now.
This is what it is, right? Hansi Flick. I know people, because you just said 100 points with this Barcelona team, that even Barca fans will tell you it's a good team, but is it the greatest team ever? You compare it to Tito's team with the Iniestas, the Xavi Hernandez, the Lionel Messi's. It shouldn't. The guys, the truth is that this Barcelona team, are they good enough? Maybe for 90 points, but 100 points, Dave, we have to, you probably already gave credit. We have to give credit to Hansi Flick. You could hate him, you could like him, you could disagree with his philosophy, high line. This guy, domestically, against the smaller teams, the mid-table teams of Spain, he blows them away. I'll be honest, Dave, a lot of Barca fans this season, bro, we've been not convinced at times. I'm not going to lie to you. There's been down moments when we lost to Sevilla, right? We lose unexplainable games to Girona. But Hansi Flick overall, in a league campaign, I'm very confident for next season. Because, Dave, his system just works. Look at the domestic trophies he's won the last 2 years, right? He's won 2 Super Cups, 2 La Ligas, and 1 of the 2 Copa del Reyes. That's 5 out of 6 domestic trophies, Dave. This is crazy. And this is why I'm saying that Hansi Flick deserves a lot of credit, Dave. I want to give him this moment, right? Obviously, his dad passed away. Xavi Hernandez, I have to say, I love Xavi, right? As a player, as a manager towards the end, was saying this team cannot compete with what's called Real Madrid towards the end. Hansi Flick walks through the door, and we cannot stop winning, at least domestically. We cannot stop winning El Clásicos. And Hansi Flick, this just shows you a lot of coaches, they need players to carry them. They need money. They need this. Hansi Flick is a coach. This guy actually believes he has a real philosophy. Hate him or love him, he has a real philosophy. And you know what? He's going to stick with it. And yes, I agree, Dave. I think the UCL, it hasn't worked because I don't think we have the top-end talent. But domestically, he deserves a lot of flowers, bro. I'm not going to even lie to you.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I look at this Barcelona team and I'm saying, is it really better than that? No, it's not better than the 2013 that went Centurion. No, it's not. But the situation is that I see some the actual team play is very dynamic. They play some really good stuff at times. They beat the team. Don't forget, Hansi Flick has only drawn 1 match this season. The whole entire season, 1 draw. You either win, you go for broke, or you don't. Or you lose. That's as simple. You lost against Sevilla, fine. You lost against Real Madrid, fine. You lost against Girona, Fine, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I keep forgetting the other match, but those matches, and then you win pretty much all your other games. How many games did Barcelona go in? Was it 8 games, 10 games, or whatever winning streak? I can't remember. It was, yeah.
Dave, I think there's a mad stat that since the Clásico that we played a lot. I'm not talking about the Super Cup. I'm talking about the
October.
one all the way in like October, right? Since then, can you believe Barcelona has lost 2 games and won the rest?
Yeah,
It's
mad.
crazy. I think it might be 21 wins now. I think and like 2 losses. Dave, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is where I understand your Mourinho questions because even if you bring in Mourinho, right, broski, if the other team wins 21 out of 23, they're probably gonna win the league regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Simple. That's it. And I said it. I said it at the beginning of the season. I said Barcelona would win the league. I said it because I see something in this Barcelona squad that reminds me of a team that really hungry for trophies. And Matrix said it earlier. He said that Barcelona, they're hungry for trophies and they want to win it. When Real Madrid, they don't win La Liga. They don't really care. Like I'm going to say, right, the players, they don't care. They don't fight for anything on the badge. They don't fight for anything that's worthy in themselves. They just go out on the pitch. They walk on the pitch. They think they're going to beat every team coming. What about the big prize at the end? What happened to that? What happened to the pride and glory of winning a La Liga trophy? What happened to it? Because, we won so many Champions Leagues that everybody's thinking, and Vinny keeps on showing his fucking badge. Like, are you high in the head? Like, why are you showing the badge at this moment where you've gone 2 seasons back to back? This guy needs a punch in the face. Like, I tell you, Vinny needs an absolute punch. They're just absolute cones out there on the pitch, mate. You would put a cone out there, and it's the same because a cone will go back to back seasons trophyless. So we might as well have cones out on the pitch. Let's be honest on this one. They have been horrendous for the last 2 seasons straight. This season is worse than last season. It's worse. What are we doing? At least the El Clásico in the last one that we played, at least we showed something. This El Clásico, we showed nothing at all. Nothing.
Nah, Dave.
We've lost 2 out of 3 El Clásicos this season. 2 of them. This one and the one in the Super Cup. We won the one in the Bernabeu just barely from having an absolute depleted beating. Let's be honest, guys. A depleted Barcelona side, if I've ever seen one. Completely depleted. Yamal with the back of some crazy injury. Like, the players not even non-existent there. And now we play the actual, I would say, even a depleted Barcelona side without Yamal and without Rafinha as the star players. But they looked good in passing. They looked good in rhythm. They maintained possession. They done a lot of things correct. They scored the goals and they chilled the rest of the match. They chill the rest of the match and let the fans do the work.
Dave, that's the thing, though. That's what people are not understanding. Barcelona in first gear, like legit, it looked like, bro. Dave, we played. We weren't just decent, Dave. I thought we were really good in the first half, but in the second half, we just let turn down the gas. And that's the thing. Barcelona in like second gear sleepwalked Real Madrid. And Dave, I'm shocked by how bad Real Madrid played today. Because at least in the last El Clásico, it was closer, right? Obviously, the one that you won that, right? Even the ones, you want to go to the 2 ones before that, even last season, the Copa del Rey final, there was problems. You showed some fight. This bro, Dave, you guys showed 0 fight today. 0 urgency. You guys are down 2-0. You need 3 goals. At least get 1 goal. There was nothing. And I have to say this, Dave. This was a point that I want to make. If there's any Real Madrid fans, because there is a few whenever I talk to on panel shows, right, that want to keep Arbeloa after today, that's an invalid opinion. You're not allowed to be a Real Madrid fan.
You're
not allowed to because Arbeloa was awful today. He changed nothing. Out of half, it got even worse. Dave, I'm telling you, Arbeloa, if there was any chance that he was a 3rd, 4th option, I think it's over today, bro. No way, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, mate. Like we like it's just like. Just any match, mate. Just any match. Just win. Like win games that you're supposed to be winning in a season, man. Not dropping points to absolute dud teams like Mallorca and Osasuna and Celta Vigo and Getafe. Like, what are we doing here? This is absolutely mad. Like, how the hell did we lose to these teams? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's the same as last season. Last year, we lost to Real Betis away. We lost to Espanyol away. Yeah. Like, these are matches we're supposed to be winning. We lost all the El Clásicos. Yeah. We lost to Atletico Madrid this season. We got absolutely pumped by Atletico Madrid at their own place. 5-2. And now we lost against Barcelona also. This is a disgrace, mate. That Atletico Madrid match under Xabi Alonso I will never, ever forgive him for that. I'm sorry. I will never forgive Xabi Alonso for that match as well. 5-2, yeah? We lost Barcelona, the Super Cup final, which could have maybe salvaged our fortunes, maybe given us a bit more motivation to win trophies this year. We didn't even do that.
I can't believe
Like,
it.
what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say about this team? What am I supposed to say? Like, I'm here for 4 hours, mate, to fucking destroy this team, yeah? And I'm going to carry on doing it and destroy this team left, right, and center. They don't deserve any of our time, unfortunately. They don't deserve any of the time of any Real Madrid fan in this chat, yeah? Or the guys that we know, because we're the only ones that will actually hold the club to some certain standard. The other fan base out there, the ones that are the Lulu, the ones that would, oh, I want Mbappe on my team. I love you, Mbappe. And they wait for Mbappe. These are the fans. I'm telling you right now, these are the fans that wait outside for the team bus to come just to see the team bus go through for 5 seconds before it goes in the car park. These are the kind of fans, the ones that love and glorify these players. Glorify what, mate? They've won Jack over the last 2 seasons. Why am I going to glorify them? Why am I going to be out there, yeah, in the middle of summer now, yeah, well, not now, but or when you're in winter? Why am I going to be out there in winter, yeah, in Madrid, in the middle of Madrid, in my coat, freezing cold, rain, yeah, and wait for a bus to come for 1 hour, 30 minutes, only to see the bus for 5 seconds before it goes in the car park? These people don't understand what they're talking about, honestly. Like, I've been to so many games, yeah, that I've gone to games, and do you know what, Ashley? Ashley, have I been to a game that I've lost? Yeah, I've been to many games that I've lost, but in the recent memory, most of the games I've been to, we won. But barely. Benfica in the Champions League, the 2-legged tie. Barely we won that. Barely. Very, very close to coming knocked out of that one as well. Like, it's absolutely crazy, man. Like, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving to Madrid. Yeah, the 14th. We play Real Oviedo on the same day. I've got a ticket to the game, and the ticket's cheap. I just wanted to get to the game because I'm going to the game, and these players are going to hear me on the pitch, mate. Because the stadium is going to be booing. Trust me on this one. The stadium is going to be rocking. I want to be there for the stadium to see them boo. But guess what? The fans, yeah, the fans, they're going to be booing, but they'll boo for 5 seconds and they'll quit. All right, believe me on this one. I'll be booing the whole game. I'll be booing the whole game, and you will see.
Bro.
I'm going to be booing the whole game, mate. Unbelievable.
Now, I was just about to say, Real Madrid right now, they're in a toxic place, bro. Can't even lie. Like, guys, this is like, I'm not even trolling. Like, of course, I love to troll. I can say the Campeones thing, but real talk, Dave, you guys are in a toxic place.
Yeah, bro, you deserve it. You say it. That's it. You deserve it. That's it.
Yeah, nah, but you know what I mean, bro. Listen, there's a lot of that on my channel. You know what I'm saying? But I want to actually talk ball about Real Madrid because I don't always have that much opportunities. You know what I'm saying, to do so, right? But I think with Madrid, right? I think the first thing you guys got to sort is the manager, bro. I think Florentino, not just the manager, getting the manager, that's just part one. Part two is give the manager control. Because even if Xabi Alonso wasn't the guy, what he was trying to do was the right things. That's what everybody has to admit. And he was trying to, Dave, even he might not be the guy. Even maybe his tactics are bad. There was a lot of games I was questioning Xabi's tactics. I was saying, this is so many formations. What is he trying to do? But at the core basis in training, right? He wanted to eliminate the bad habits. He wanted players to be disciplined. He wanted to fix Real Madrid. And Perez, and let's be honest, and Vinny and these men and Alonso, they clash heads. And Alonso's this guy sent packing. I think Perez has to sit down and he has to be like, you know what? The next manager who I get, I'm going to give him power over the players. Hey, which players you want out? You know what I'm saying? After preseason. If he wants a big name player out, flip it. Just let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because, Dave, that's one thing at Barca that we have. Like, when we were at a very bad place, 23-24, when you guys won the UCL, right? Bro, we were going to give the manager – it's like when you're humbled. You know what I'm saying? You have to give the next guy complete control. We gave Hansi Flick complete control. There's players that, you know what I'm saying, they don't fully work. Hector Ford, I'm going to be honest, looked shaky last year, out on loan. You know what I'm saying? Good. There was rumors. Barca fans might not remember, but it was like he's gonna choose between one of Gundogan and Lewandowski. He chose Lewandowski. You think he can get the best out of him? Right? He has. Right? Gundogan's got sent back to Man City. Right? So, Dave, this is the type of power that the next Real Madrid manager needs to have if you're gonna have a bounce back year at least. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, my throat is absolutely done, mate, from screaming. I'm gonna make this a 3-hour thing, yeah. So I've dropped it obviously by 15 minutes. So next 15 minutes, get your questions in there. Either for Eunice, obviously Barcelona fan, for myself, obviously Real Madrid fan. Let us know, obviously, because my throat is going, mate. I'm feeling like I'm gonna cough a flipping like furball.
Dave, relax, bro. Dave, I always say it. People will call negative fans. Dave, people will call negative.
Your cue before your questions.
Yeah, Dave, people call negative fans negative. But at the end of the day, we just want the best for the club. We don't want the club to fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just if you're a Real Madrid fan, you keep on glazing, how's it going to get better? Perez, I'll be honest, bro. So.
Yeah, guys, make sure you put a question, obviously, in the chat. Let me know what you what you want answered, obviously, before we sign off in 15 minutes, because my throat is done, mate. I'm nearly out of here, mate. Okay, it's crazy. Amazing. It's this.
That's Barca boy in Madrid.
No, Barca boy, mate. The Real Madrid boy.
Yeah, man. AI is going crazy these days, you know.
Yeah, guys, make sure you put your questions in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna answer a question for myself. Yeah, and the situation is that can Real Madrid win a UCL in the next 5 years? And a lot of Real Madrid fans have asked me this as well, and I'm saying no, mate. I'm saying no. I don't think we're going to win a Champions League in the next 5 years. Not with these players. Not with these players. I mean, Barcelona have a better chance.
I have a question for you.
They need to work on it. They need to work on it. But Real Madrid, no, definitely not going to win.
I have a question for you, Dave. Right? So before the chat gets theirs, so like how many players are you selling? Because I know a lot of Madrid fans, you, Carnage, right? Like Matrix. A lot of y'all are saying sell a lot of these players, but like, would you like really sell a whole lot? Like there's a lot of big names. So like Vinicius, like, are you keeping him, right? Mbappe, these men, you know what I'm saying? Bellingham, Carreras. I mean, I already know Matrix's thoughts on Carreras, but what are you saying about that, bro? Just keeping players at Madrid.
Yeah, it's just no, because Real Madrid, we're probably going to get rid of maybe 4 to 5 players this summer anyway. We know Alaba's going. Obviously, Rudiger's extending. That's fine. Alaba's going. Mastantuono apparently is going to go. Gonzalo Garcia probably is going to go to Dortmund. That's what they've been talking about. We're getting rid of a lot of deadwood, to be honest. You know, so like it's all about getting rid of that deadwood and then now replacing it with actually solid players. Alaba's wage bill is going to save us a lot anyway. We can recruit some good players on that one as well. So we need to get rid of players, man. We need to get rid of them immediately, and that's the whole situation. I think anyway. Who do you think the next manager for Real Madrid will be? Will Perez around him in full control? Obviously, the whole thing about Jose Mourinho coming in is no secret. People understand that Jose Mourinho is probably the best guy to take us forward because of his natural manner management. And when he gets into the dressing room, people respect him because he's Jose. The only problem is that I'm thinking is Vinny gonna respect Jose at first? I'm not sure. I don't know if Mbappe is gonna respect him at first. I'm not talking about the Benfica match, but I'm just talking in general. Like, I don't think Mourinho can command the dressing room as good as he did before, because before when he was at Chelsea, when he was at Porto, when he was at Inter, he went into that Real Madrid locker room and he controlled some really big egos. So can he do the same? Potentially, I'm not sure, but it's probably going to be Jose Mourinho anyway. Yeah. Next one is, do you think fast and strong defender is what Real Madrid need? We need hella defenders. It's not just one, you know. We need hella defenders, and it ties in with this question, obviously, from Yasir saying, which players would you take in the summer realistically? A dream signing will be a player like Kvaratskhelia or Vitinha. Like, these kind of players are like, that's dream signing. But realistic, looking like a Keith Smith or someone like, for example, Stiller, somebody who's just raw talented and can actually play the ball forward, progressive passes. That's what we need. We need someone who's going to be in that element, you know. Do you see Perez coming back when? Do you see Xabi coming back when Perez goes? Absolutely not. Xabi will never
No.
return to Real Madrid. Never ever. Yeah. What's that? Should I destroy my liver because a group of 11 men destroyed our chances at Sky, mate?
Yo, guys, don't go mad just because Madrid lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just take a walk.
Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Do you think Perez is starting to lose it as well? Absolutely, Perez is starting to lose it. This guy has no control or whatever. He goes in the dressing room once in his lifetime and tries to demand standards. Like, you should be demanding standards at the beginning of the year, not and throughout the year, not just when we lose our major game against Bayern Munich and then you decide to pop up in the dressing room. Doesn't make any sense, you know. Madrid boy says, do you think we can, if we get more, we can win anything next season? Because I lost all faith since today. They're not even trying the most team. Look, they're not. You can't have faith in Real Madrid to win anything. I'm going to be honest. Like, until these players fix up mentally, they're not going to win anything. And I said it at the beginning of the stream. I said, I don't want Real Madrid to win anything until the players get mentally fixed. I said at the beginning, I don't want them to win anything because you just see them maybe winning a scumbag and a trophy, and the next season after they'll just go back to normal roots. Like, I don't understand.
I understand that feeling when you're at the club. Like, bro, these guys.
I don't want them to win anything until they fix mentally. Because
Dave, I know what you feel, Dave. You know when we lost 8-2 to Bayern. You know, I want Bayern to score more because how dare you disgrace the club of Barcelona? The flip where we're down 6-2. I want Bayern. I was happy they scored the last two because I need this ripped to shreds. And I understand you're kind of at that point with Madrid, bro.
Absolutely, yeah. Which players would you keep and which ones would you bring in for the club? The only ones I really keep probably Trent Alexander-Arnold, Courtois. Obviously, he's aging, but you're going to keep him. Rudiger's staying anyway. Tchouaméni I would keep. Jude Bellingham I would keep. Arda Güler I would definitely keep. That's it. That's it, bruv. There's no other players, mate. Thiago maybe I'll keep with your future, but he's
maybe Trent too, right? Like Trent look
he's trash, mate. He's trash. Like Thiago's trash, mate. I'm gonna be honest, mate. I don't care what anybody says. He's trash, mate. Do you think Elbow and Bellingham was a penalty? Would you have it altered for? No, it's not a penalty. Nowhere near a penalty. Like, Eric Garcia just got in front of him. That's it, simple. Like an elbow in the face. Like, who cares, mate? You know, get up, be a man. You know. Do you think young Perez would have sold Vinny after the first Barca game? He's saying he didn't want to play. Look, Vinny should have gone in the winter. I believe he should have gone in the winter. As soon as he made that on Xabi Alonso, he should have gone. You know, that's it, simple. But we have to keep Vinny around, isn't it? That's it, simple. What do you think of Mbappe's Insta story? Don't even get me started on Mbappe, bruv.
Wow, Dave, I just saw it. That is disgusting, man. I don't think he did it on accident, Dave. I genuinely don't think he did
on purpose. It's definitely on purpose.
That's on purpose, bro. You can't be doing that. That's not even funny.
Brother, I replied to his story. I said, you fraud. I said, brother, do you want to see it? I wish I had my phone on.
Oh, my word.
Brother, I actually replied to him. I said, you fraud, mate. I hope he reads it, mate, yeah? I should have put fraudes in Espanol, but it's fine. We move anyway. How is the Vinny and Mbappe combination going to work for you? Think shit over the next few seasons. We need to get somebody different, you know? Get me Angelo Stiller and one of the Slaughterback or Van de Ven. Agreed. Hot take: Vinny didn't win those UCL. The legends carried him. You know what? Vinny performed well in those years, but I gotta admit, mate, Cruz, mate, Joselu, bro, these guys, they carried the team big time. They carried the team massively. Let's just call it as it is. And also, I'm gonna say it as well, yeah. Like Looney in those years as well. Like the Man City game, amazing performance. Courtois as well. Liverpool performance final. Massive keeping performance. Like Courtois is the reason that we won that final against Liverpool. Don't get it twisted. It's not any other players, mate. Courtois was the reason that we won that final. He saved Real Madrid. He saved us. That's it. Facts, mate. When you have a big keeper, that's it. Yeah, go on.
No, I was about to say Courtois is legitimately a legend. Like, even as a
Barca he's a living legend, mate.
You know what it is? How many times you forget even the games that you win? There's a lot of times you guys should get battered, humiliating scorelines. He keeps it humble. Like, he's a legend for y'all, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you selling Valverde? Yes, because the seniority policy thing in Real Madrid is an absolute joke. And let me tell you why it is. It's an absolute joke. When you have players that are more senior than you, so at the end of the day, Vinny's going to be our captain when everybody else leaves, and he's going to be the main captain. Are you flipping high? Do you think you want me to see Vinny or any Real Madrid fan to see Vinny being captain for years to come? I'm sorry. No. he's not being captain anytime soon. I want him never to be a long-term captain for Real Madrid because he'll just stay there and say, "Oh, but I'm captain." Imagine Vinny captain of this team, guys, for a long term. We will go trophyless for 10 years straight. Like, unbelievable. Like, so this, mate. Yeah, crazy, man. Yeah, who would be the club captains, mate? I don't know. Honestly, like, we don't know. Apparently, the players want to vote. There was a news story today in Spain about the players maybe want to vote who's going to be the club captain. If it was up to me, mate, like, I'll just have to make someone who's absolutely like an absolute shit starter in the thing, like Ramos. Like, Rudiger's not going to be here for long term, so he can't be captain. Trent, he's only been here for 6, he can't be captain. Vinny, he's a joke, man, so he can't be captain. Mbappe will never be captain of this club. I don't want somebody like that in wearing the armband. Jude is the only one really that can be captain. I'm sorry.
Honestly, before this week, I would have said Tchouaméni, but I don't think I can.
Only one, mate. He's the only one. Jude is the only one really that I could see being the captain of this team.
Dave, can I say this real quick, right? Dave, let me say this real quick, right?
Yeah.
I think Carlo Ancelotti deserves a lot of credit for the last 2 UCLs, man. Especially the last one. All the injuries. Perez didn't give him signings in January.
Yeah.
There were mad windows. There was a lot of questions Madrid had, and this guy figured out a formula with Rodrigo and Vinny and Jude, and one of the best defense in Europe at the time. And bro, when you guys had to scumbag against City, and you guys had 95 points, I believe, in La Liga. Like, I give a lot of credit to Carlo. I know last year was awful for him, but he did a lot for you guys, bro. Especially that.
It was better than this year. It was better than this year. At least we scored goals. At least we fought on some matches. At least we done something in certain matches that I felt, okay, maybe we can compete with Barcelona. We were only 4 points behind Barcelona. This season we're 14.
Dave, I say that too.
Sorry. 14 points behind Barcelona.
Dave, I say that because I genuinely believe Carlo in that last UCL winning season hid the cracks as much as he could, and he won the UCL. Yeah, that's why I give him credit.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 years ago, Real Madrid's transfer strategy felt solid, and it seemed that Barca would struggle to build a squad to compete against the Madrid super team. Where did it all go wrong? It went wrong because Flick took over management of Barcelona, and Real Madrid thought they were going to walk it until Barcelona got an actual world-class manager to manage this team and make them an absolute superpower of football. Like, they play, after PSG, they probably play the best football on the planet. Let's just call it like that. I think this Barcelona team would beat Bayern Munich as well, just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know about PSG, but I think they'll beat Bayern. I don't know about Arsenal as well, because Arsenal's just defense is just weird. But definitely definitely Bayern Munich. I think Barcelona will rip through Bayern Munich. I've got to say that. But yeah, that's facts. I think it's the world-class manager. They got a world-class manager in. Real Madrid had a manager on vibes. Ancelotti was a world-class manager, but the situation, he was a vibes manager. He made the players feel good about themselves until that last season. Then it all went crumbling down. What do you really think will fix this club? What will really fix this club is if Perez gets a proper strategy going forward for the transfers going forward. We need to recruit players in the right positions, and we're not trying to get stars here. We're trying to get players that play good grassroots football, move the ball solidly, have good desire to chase trophies, to win trophies, not just be the ego in the team. They want to play. I want to get players that actually know how to play for a team. Yeah, that's it. Simple. Yeah, you're saying Courtois could be captain too? Yeah, but he's at the back, mate. Like, Casillas was captain, but Casillas was vocal, mate. Like, he was Courtois not vocal enough. I'm sorry.
Nah.
He's not vocal enough. I like Courtois. I like
goalkeeper captains suck in my opinion. You maybe second or third. Yeah. We had Ter Stegen. I don't really like goalkeeper captains, bro. Yeah.
One more question. Do you think Perez has been recently restricting his spendings for intentional reasons, like future Saudi investors? Look, the whole talk about Real Madrid takeover and obviously the Middle East intervention, the whole situation, that news story has died. It's either going to be that, or it's the small percentage of takeover where the socios still have complete power of Real Madrid. The small part of the takeover, like a 10% stake in Real Madrid, maybe get it from investing partners, really like big multinational corporations like Mercedes or Audi or something along those like a Bayern Munich, for example, where they have their corporate partners as well. Fine, but the situation is that Saudi maybe invest the money. However, they won't have full control of the club. I don't think it's investing worthy. They will get their money back, I know that, but unfortunately, in terms of how they operate business-wise, I don't think it makes sense for investors of Saudi to do it. I think corporations will make sense more. Do you agree the difference between Barca and Madrid is that Barca actually like each other? Madrid does. Facts, mate. The players love each other on the pitch. You don't see no spats or fights or anything between the players. I mean, maybe before you did, because they had disagreements, but they still had leaders on the pitch. They will always have leaders on the pitch, and you will see players like De Jong calming it down because of the experience. You will see players like Lewandowski, who's a calm brother. You can see him naturally in the pitch. He's very calm.
Dave, the problem with Barca is
a hothead, but sorry.
Yeah, our problems is different than yours. Like it's not much problem. I'm not gonna lie. The morale is good. It's just getting more talent. It's not really like the locker room and the coach. It's getting more talent instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Shawan Alexander says, do you think Mbappe is the problem, or is the midfield and defense? Mbappe is part of the problem. He's not the full problem. And I mentioned it before in the videos. Like I said, obviously, my titles saying Mbappe is the problem. Yeah, that's part of the problem. But also, the defense is all part of the problem. Because when you see a team like Barcelona ripping up our defense by 3 passes, literally just like, how is Cancelo doing Trivelas, mate, around flipping Rudiger, like for fun, like it's mad. Like today was mad. Like Ferran Torres had a couple of chances to put away completely his goals as well, and he failed. But question: what team would Haaland do better, Madrid or Barca? Barcelona, 100%. Like Barcelona, given the chemistry, absolutely, mate. Like Yamal feeding Rafinha, feeding in crosses to Haaland. Jesus Christ, he's absolutely cooked at Barcelona. When it's Real's presidential elections, well, the situation with Real Madrid actually it follows. It's like, he's here for the next couple of seasons, Perez, but the situation is he can call a presidential election if he feels. It's like the UK elections. UK elections, you can call an election if you feel like the voters don't have confidence in you. So you call an election early so you don't run yourself into the ground. So Perez can actually call an election anytime he sees fit. So obviously, I know that obviously, but we need to see when he will actually call an election. If he calls one now, he'll be outed 100%. You know, it's like Laporta. You saw it, Laporta, and obviously competitors. Laporta got the vote of confidence. He got back into the presidential suite. So that's it, done, isn't it? Is Javier Tebas holding back La Liga from? Absolutely. Like, Javier Tebas is the main reason that La Liga's fallen to the ground. Like, you go to Valencia, you go to Mestalla, the stadium looks absolutely like a shithole. Let's just call it like that, you know. Dave, do you think Mourinho coming in if the back him with signatures, defense and midfield with full authority? Yes, but Mourinho would need absolute full control. He can't be just, you know, he can't be out, you know. He needs actually full control of the whole situation. Like, he needs complete full control. If he doesn't get full control, mate, then shit happens. But apparently Lee's raided the chat, mate. I don't know if he knows, but I'll keep it going anyway for another couple of minutes to see if Lee joins, because I'm not sure if Lee's joining the. He's coming through. Is he coming through? Okay, cool, mate.
No way.
If Lee Gunner comes on this, mate, then we may have a legitimate cookout, mate, on Real Madrid, and see what's happened, mate. If Northside and Lee comes on this, mate, it might just legitimately go into 4 hours. I'll message him now to see if he's coming on. Let's see what happens.
Nah, but Dave, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm just saying it right now. If Mourinho cannot save these players and Perez is not gonna make much changes, this is gonna, bro. Dave, I'm gonna say it right now. There's a chance Mourinho can get sacked just like Xabi Alonso. Hey, Mourinho is gonna demand things. You know, he might play not progressive football and might play a bit defensive, but I could see a world where Mourinho gets sacked in December if the players are not cooperating. I'm gonna be so real with you, man.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna go for 4 hours, guys. We're going for 4 hours. The original plan was to go for 4 hours, so I'm going for 4 hours, people.
Dave,
we're going for 4 hours, mate. I'm ripping this whole, mate. I don't care. My voice needs to hang on for a bit, mate. I will go for 4 hours, mate. It's mad, mate. It's mad. We'll wait for Lee to join and everything. Guys, keep your questions here. But look, I just just one of the things I need to say about Real Madrid. Obviously, keep your questions flooding in. Yeah. One thing I got to say about Real Madrid is, man, this is too like genuine. Like Real Madrid, like we lose 2 games on the bounce, we'll just go into complete meltdown. Yeah. I think it's the only team in the world, pretty much. If you lose 2 games on the bounce, mate, you're done, mate. You're literally out. Like you're just completely finished as a club. But losing 2 seasons in a row, La Liga, losing 2 seasons in a row, Copa del Rey, losing 2 seasons in a row, Super Cup, going trophyless for 2 seasons in a row is absolutely nuts. Let's be honest. It's different level. It's different, mate. It's a different breed. Completely different breed, you know? Like
Dave, it's not even that. Dave, it's not just the losing. The losing is the bad part, right? But you guys are not even close. That's the craziest part about it. You guys look I'm telling you, losing is one thing, Dave, right? Obviously, we play to win the game. We play to win titles. That's why Barca and Real Madrid, we don't, brother, this is not no top 4 business. Oh, we made the UCL semis. Nobody cares. Did he win the tournament, right? But the thing is, Dave, you guys don't even look close. And this is La Liga. You know what I'm saying? This La Liga, at least last year, you pushed us, you know, till I think we won the match day 2 games, I think, from the end. But Dave, that's the craziest part with Madrid. It's not just that you're losing, but bro, 14 points. It could be 15. It could be 17 by next week. That's the craziest part. It's not that Madrid is just losing, but you guys have so many problems. And it looks like as the season went on, it actually keeps getting worse. At the start of the season, there was a title race. And how it just ballooned to 14. Dave, 2 months ago, wasn't it like 5 points? Like there was a point you guys were in the lead, bro. Like it's mad.
Yeah, it's just mad. Like I don't understand it. Like I see Real Madrid as just it's broken. It's completely broken. Like how can we get knocked out of the quarterfinals 2 seasons in a row? By the way, yeah, it's the same situation as well. It's the same situation from one to another. There's no difference. Like people will say 5-1 last year Arsenal. People say obviously was it 5-4 this year for Bayern Munich? Like who gives a shit? It's the same thing. You're getting knocked out in the quarterfinals, yeah. You beat we done it last year as well. We beat a scumbag of a Man City side last year, and everybody thought we were going to go against Arsenal and beat them. No, we didn't beat nothing. Yeah, we beat a Man City side this year that I'm going to be honest. Yeah, they're not that great on paper. They're decent, but they're not the best in the world. Yeah, we're talking about that, and then ultimately we're in a position this season where we've gone with 14 points behind Barcelona. 14. Is this? Are we okay in the head, guys? Contemplate this for a second, please. Yeah, in your mind, 14 points behind Barcelona. Is this? Are we all right in the head? 14. Like, this is no joke. I'm telling you right now, this is no joke. We're closer to Atletico Madrid. Let me see if we're closer to Villarreal than we are closer to Barcelona. This is mad. This is next level. This is genuinely.
That's actually Dave. I'm gonna use that stat. I don't care when I'm speaking to Madrid fans. There's no way closer to Villarreal than Barcelona.
We're closer to Villarreal than we're closer to Barcelona. Scratch that. We're closer to Atletico Madrid than we are closer to Barcelona.
But Dave, this is what I was saying. Ever since, let's say, the last Clásico that you guys won in October, ever since then, that was the peak of your season. Madrid fans didn't know at that time. But ever since then, it's gone downhill, lost the final. And then Arbeloa comes in, you sack Alonso. Bro, it gets worse. And remember, Arbeloa started off well, Dave. He started off well. He went 8 wins in a row. And then, dude, look at his win-loss record now. Look, Dave, Arbeloa's win-loss record's horrible now. It started off good. People were saying, hey, can he be the guy next season? That I'm telling you, Dave, as a Barca fan, of course, let's be honest, man. I hope Arbeloa stays. But if you're a Madrid fan, no way. No way.
It's mad, mate. Like I look at that stat now. You made me think a bit because I look at the stat now and I'm like, Jesus Christ, 14. That is mad, mate. That is mad. I'm sorry, mate. I cannot contemplate this in my head. That we're in this position at the moment. Like we're like Villarreal. Like it's genuine. You know, if Real Madrid don't give a shit, mate, Villarreal probably could overtake us by the end of the season.
What's the gap with Villarreal? Is it like
It's 8 points. You never know, mate.
my
I wouldn't
Lord.
put it. I wouldn't put it part. Imagine if we finish third, people.
Then you'd have to lose the last 3 games, which is
It won't happen, man. We're gonna beat Oviedo. We're gonna be like Mbappe will come back. He want to get his Pachichi, guys. Oh, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, we got the Pachichi. Mbappe's got his Pachichi, mate. Amazing, great stuff, people. Great stuff. We're winning a trophy this year. Oh no, sorry. Actually, Mbappe's winning a trophy, not the team, mate. The one that he plays for. You know, it's absolutely mad, mate. What are you doing here? Showing Alexander, if you're going to sell one player between Vinny and Mbappe, who are you going to sell? I'll sell Mbappe in a heartbeat. In one heartbeat, mate. One heart, straight, done. Mbappe. I'll sell Mbappe immediately, straight up. Zia says, "Oh, I got big up Zia, mate. If Vinny left and Mbappe stayed, you okay with it? Does Mbappe have to? Yeah, Mbappe has to fully go, mate.
But Dave, we have to be honest, okay? We have to be honest, right? Vinny is about to sign a new contract. Like Florentino, clearly he doesn't watch your content. This guy is gonna give Vinny a contract, okay? Give him the money he wants, okay? Even if he doesn't get what he wants, it's gonna be very close to it. They're gonna negotiate. He's gonna get a higher salary. Then Mbappe, the guy who's been chasing him, he's been chasing Mbappe for years. Mbappe's staying here for at least 3 more. Dave, at the very, very minimum, 2 more years of Mbappe and 2 more years of Vinny. I don't see you guys selling. Dave, I really don't see it. Vinny's about to get a new contract. Mbappe is staying for at least 2 more years. The money, the signing on bonus, the amount of time that you guys tried to get Mbappe, I don't see there's any world of. I know we always say Vinny or Mbappe, but I think they both stay. Genuinely, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Like Mbappe, his money that he gets as well, mate. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, mate. Absolutely crazy, ridiculous. Like we're moving like an absolute fool of a club, mate. Honestly, mate. Yeah, it's a laughable. It's a laughable situation. Yeah, we need to. Let me tell you something. Yeah, we need to understand where Real Madrid actually goes from here, because if we're not careful, yeah, and I'm gonna say it right now, factually, yeah, I'm gonna sit up because I'm chilling here right now, yeah. If we're not careful, yeah, Real Madrid could genuinely go in terms of major honors. We're talking about Copa del Rey, La Liga, and Champions League here. Yeah, major honors here. Yeah, those 3. We could genuinely go trophyless for the next 2 more years as well. It'd be unlikely, but we generally could do that.
I think
Dave, and no, Mahmoud, I won't delete my channel if we go 3 years. And why am I going to delete my channel just for Real Madrid to go trophyless 3 years? Why am I going to do that, bro? I'll just cook a bit more, mate. But yeah, go on, sorry.
No, bro. I think La Liga is going to be the hardest one for you guys to win, because La Liga is a consistency thing. I think if there's any chance of Madrid winning a trophy, it'll be a Super Cup or a Copa del Rey. I mean, UCL, yeah, y'all got that magic, but listen, the magic the last 2 years, I mean, Bayern, okay, you competed, but Arsenal, that was 5-1. They 5-1 against Arsenal. So I don't think this Madrid team, I don't think they're going to win the UCL, to be honest. Of course, they have a chance because it's Real Madrid, but I don't think they will. In La Liga, I really don't. Dave, I think La Liga is the hardest competition for you guys to win, just because Hansi Flick knows how to just bash these small teams. So, Dave, there's only 2 games where we play against each other. So what about the other 36 games Barcelona play? If Hansi Flick wins 30, 31, 32 of those games, it's wraps. Well, there's not really much Real Madrid could do, unless, Dave, the only way that you guys can win is if you guys win 32, 33 games. A year. That's the only way, genuinely, bro.
Yeah, absolutely mad. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, absolutely mad. Yeah, we it's absolutely crazy. But I just want Real Madrid to actually, I want them to really contemplate what the last 2 years has done to them, and say this cannot genuinely happen again.
Yeah,
You know, it genuinely cannot happen again. Barcelona fans, they're fine, mate. They're fine. They're chilling at the moment. They're on the beach, chilling. You see, they may win. They may get 100 points. I think Barcelona will go for it this season. I think they will get this insurance. I think they'll also maybe get 100 goals with that as well. Because if I look at Barcelona's fixtures, they're not really like they're not the most difficult in the world. Like Alaves away, they should pump them.
should be easy.
Betis at home, like
Oh,
Betis
Valencia,
are the
bro.
Betis,
yeah.
Betis are the beat boys for Barcelona. Let me just say, look what happened earlier. Yeah,
Dave, you think Betis is the beat boys? That's Valencia. We minimum beat them by 4. Like, this is crazy. A minimum of 4. Like, I think the last game against Valencia, maybe we don't try. That's the only way. But you're right. I think we get 100 points. This, to be honest, there's a real shot. If we don't, we might get 100 points, Dave.
yeah,
That's crazy. Genuinely,
absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Yeah, and this guy in the chat saying, "Why is a Cockney Real Madrid fan?" Brother, for your information, I am Spanish. Yeah, so boy, pick up yourself, mate, in the chat, whatever. But yeah, I think ultimately that it's all about Real Madrid and what can they do over the summer window. If they're not really serious about it, then we won't win shit next
All right,
year.
Dave, I got a question for you, right?
Yeah.
So realistically, let's say like 4 signings, maybe 5, right? Okay, so like what positions are you trying to strengthen if you're Perez?
We need a playmaker in the midfield, that somebody who can really progress the ball up front, in a manner that is actually quick in terms of how the team play. Because I know if Mourinho comes in there, he's going to want to play quick football, so he needs a playmaker in that deep area as well. We need a centre back that's actually dedicated to play their centre back for the whole season. We need a centre back that's actually going to play properly and not be injured at any time. Like Militao, like his ACLs is just getting on my absolute nerves.
Yeah,
I can't stand this guy. Yeah, and we need a left back. Like Fela Mendy's not doing it. He's not cutting it.
Carreras, what happened to Carreras?
Carreras is absolutely trash. I can't trust him anymore. This guy gets cooked, mate, by anybody. Like, I'm not even trusting Carreras. Yeah, and then we need a true target man, number 9. Somebody that's going to come on when Mbappe is not cutting it. He's not cutting the mustard in terms of a match by match basis. We need a number 9 that's actually going to prove himself in that position. Right wing, maybe. Left wing, obviously, I don't know. But we need a true number 9. If Mbappe plays out on the left and Vinny goes, then so be it. If Mbappe plays on the center and then Vinny plays on the left and we have somebody on the right,
you guys have to keep Endrick. You guys have to give Endrick a shot because he looks talented, man.
Yeah, Endrick's coming back. That's what I'm saying. So Nico Pass coming into the squad, that's fine. We already confirmed that Nico Pass is coming on. But Endrick, he's possibly going to come back to Real Madrid, absolutely, from the loan spell at Lyon. We need someone like an Angelo Stiller to play the midfield game. We need somebody that will progress the ball really well in those areas and tidy. And we need someone, for example, like, I don't know, mate, pick your choice of defenders, to come to Real Madrid to be a solid centre back for a long time. So it needs to be like that. It needs to be like that. It can't be just winging it again. We're gonna wing it again. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely wing it again. Absolutely gonna wing it again. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah. Look. Okay, guys. What we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna be. We're gonna. My voice is absolutely gone, mate. I'm gonna be honest, mate. My voice is absolutely gone. Yeah. And I do gotta get up to go work tomorrow. So we're going to end the stream right now. Yeah. We done 3 hours. I think that's good for cooking Real Madrid.
Yeah, bro, Dave, you worked overtime, bro. These Madrid players, you saw the effort they put, and look at the effort that you're putting.
I don't think Lee's coming on, mate. Lee likes his sleep as well, mate. So let him rest up. Let's see what happens there. But guys, we're gonna be signing out obviously for today. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for everybody. I'm gonna get the last few questions, guys, first. Okay. Nota Pro, do you think Trent will flourish under Mourinho? Absolutely. I think Trent will be the perfect player, especially with his passing range and how Mourinho plays in the direct counter. I think it'd be really good. Kevin CTO, Dave, thoughts on bringing La Liga proven striker like Marigi, Borja Iglesias? Absolutely. Those kind of guys, 100%. Marigi, Borja Iglesias will be excellent. I think Borja Iglesias is a perfect guy to fit into Real Madrid squad. I've always been a big fan of Borja Iglesias. He plays really well, obviously in La Liga already. But Marigi obviously he's got the goals, and he's a nuisance for any team. You know,
No problem.
Yeah, so that's absolutely crazy. But guys, me and probably Lee will do another stream sometime. I'll try and get him on anyway, so we can do a stream together. But guys, we're gonna sign out. Let me see who I can. I don't think there's anybody at this time of the morning who's gonna be redirecting to. Yeah, there's nobody at the moment that's going to be redirected to. But guys, we're going to be obviously signing out, guys. Yeah, take care. Obviously, so much. Obviously, appreciate for everybody joining across this 3-hour emergency cookout. We're supposed to be 4 hours, but I thought it's done, mate. I'm finished. But guys, big up to Eunice. Make sure you check out obviously Barca Reacts in the actual description as well as the rest of the guys that actually appeared on the channel, including Football Carnage, Omar, Madrid, Madridista Sam, Isco, and then Football Matrix, guys. Make sure you check out those guys, and we'll see you next time, guys. Take care, people. Peace out. And we've just hit our 20,000 viewer. So amazing, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace out, people. Adios.